Hey, hey, hey. How's it going, y'all? How's it going, y'all? Hope all y'all doing well today. I know I'm having a good one myself. And today I am going to be streaming, maybe, just possibly, the rest of my first ever Half-Life 2 playthrough. Because today is Half-Life 2 playthrough for the first time, part 5. No, that's not right. Today, what's the title of this stream again? The title of this stream is Playing Half-Life 2 for the First Time, Part 5. And last stream we left off on, well, the beginning of one of the last chapters of Half-Life 2. So there is a possibility that we will be getting through the entirety of Half-Life 2 Episode 0 today. I'm getting my words all jumbled up. I will acknowledge I am a little bit out of it. It's been a couple days since I last had some alcohol, and so as such, I'm going through alcohol remissions, you know what I'm saying? Need a little bit of alcohol, and where we left off last stream, last Wednesday, was an area of the game that I will acknowledge was not the most fun to me. It was a little bit annoying because some of the robots take a lot to get taken down, and they're always shooting at you. And so as such, I will acknowledge I'm glad I left off there during the last stream. But today, I'm going to have some alcohol at the beginning of the stream. And I'm going to get through those robots very quickly. As quickly as I possibly can. And I ain't going to let them get to me. Those robots, they ain't stand no chance against Jacob Jones. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? And as a whole, I'm looking forward to getting back into playing some more Half-Life 2 for the very first time, and I'm looking forward to getting through the rest of the base game of Half-Life 2, that is for sure. Absolutely no complaints on my behalf. I'm looking forward to streaming today, and I hope y'all are looking forward to today's stream as well. Yeah, I get my words a little bit jumbled up, though. Think I'm going to get some alcohol going in a couple minutes. How's it going, Mr. Richard Stop. I really am getting my words all jumbled up today. How's it going, Mr. Richard Stallman? How's it going, Honky Mango? How's it going? Please understand. Hope all y'all doing well today, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the 6-month Tier 1 sub, Mr. Moldy Clementine with 2 E's. Appreciate your continued support, my man. You're just saying, what's up? What's up, my man? Hope you're having a great one. Appreciate you stopping by. How's it going as well, Mr. George Cullen in 15 months? Appreciate the Tier 1 sub. 15 months, my man. That's crazy. That's a year and 3 months right there. That is nuts, if I do say so myself. Thank you so much for the 15 months Tier 1 sub. I do appreciate all the support, my man. Hope you're having a great day, Mr. George Cullen, and hope you're having a great day as well, Mr. Moldy Clementine. And thank you so much as well for the support, Mr. Amazon Parcel. 2 months Tier 1 sub. My goodness, my man. My goodness. Thank you so much for all the support. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate all the support, y'all. My goodness. My goodness. Thank you so much for all the support. All y'all. I really do appreciate it. How's it going, Bomberickle? How's it going, Big Burla? How's it going, Gringe Guy? Smoker261. How's it going, all y'all? Hope all y'all having a great day, you know what I'm saying? Sick button-down shirt, cool design. I agree with that. This is a Wrangler Camo Dog, and it is an extremely comfortable shirt. The fit on it is great in my personal opinion, and I love the camo pattern. It is a pretty fire shirt, I will acknowledge, and I'm glad that you like it as well. No complaints, no complaints. Hey, how's it going, Amiro? Hope you're having a great day. I am having a great day. I got no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. Just went and had a smoke or two before the stream, and I'm looking forward to getting some alcohol going in just a moment. Mr. Richard Stallman, you're asking if I would drive a Hudson Hornet, or not just drive a Hudson Hornet, you're asking if I would daily drive a Hudson Hornet. Yeah, hell yeah, I'd daily drive a Hudson Hornet any day. I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely daily drive a Hudson Hornet. I just accidentally brushed my keyboard, and it went to a different scene. My bad. Can I actually do that? What? What? I can use the arrow keys on my keyboard to switch scenes? I didn't know that. I had no idea. Oh my god, I had no idea. For the entirety of the time I've been using OBS, that I can use the arrow keys to switch scenes. I've been using OBS for Oh my goodness, it's got to be like the last year and a half now, I want to say. And I had no idea that I could use the arrow keys to switch scenes. Bro, what? Bro, what? I had no idea. I had no clue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No complaints. No complaints. Bombaroko, you're saying you've been using OBS since 2018 and you didn't know that either? Hey, we all learning something new every day. Every day is an educational experience. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Every day is an educational experience, that is for sure. My goodness, my goodness. My arm just literally brushed my arrow keys, and all of a sudden, the scene was different. And I was like, what just happened? I have no idea. But would I daily drive a Hudson Hornet? Let me go ahead, just in case some of y'all don't know what a Hudson Hornet looks like. Let me go ahead and just open up a photo of a Hudson Hornet, because they look, in my opinion, very classic, because they are classic cars after all. Let's go ahead and see if I can get my tab open and everything like that kind of thing. There we go. All good. No complaints on my behalf. And let's go and look up Hudson Hornet. So, of course, Hudson Hornet, that is Mr. Hudson himself from Cars. Doc Hudson from Cars is indeed a Hudson Hornet. But this is what a real-life version looks like. And, man, I gotta admit, it looks great. It's a great-looking car. Like, the swept-back design on the back and everything like that kind of thing. It's just a really nice-looking car as a whole. And, yeah, I'd totally daily drive a Hudson Hornet. I absolutely would. So this is a coupe. And then, so they've also got the four-door. Would I want to daily drive the coupe or the four-door? I think I'd want to daily drive the coupe, personally. Now, I've never actually seen a Hudson Hornet in real life before. I've gone to car shows. I've seen some old cars. I've seen a Ford Model T with my own eyes before, but I've never actually seen a Hudson Hornet with my own eyes previously. I want to see one in real life before I, make my decision for sure. But I've heard great things about Hudson Hornets. Absolute legendary racing car when it comes to NASCAR history and stuff like that kind of thing. Also a very forward-thinking car as well. And just overall a very elegant car in my personal opinion. Very elegant, very just nice looking as a whole if you ask me. And definitely just in general a very forward-thinking car. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to go and open up the Wikipedia page real quick because it's got a very, I would say, Art Deco design to it, in my opinion. And, Art Deco is, oh, man. So, Art Deco is like this sort of design, like Empire State Building, this sort of, poster design, this sort of stuff kind of thing. This is what Art Deco is, to say the least. And I will acknowledge, I think Art Deco is really cool. It's got that sort of, brutalist, yet at the same time very artsy look to it. Not that brutalism can't be art. I do like the look of a lot of brutalist buildings as well. But Art Deco is really, really, really nice looking in my personal opinion. If you ask me, the Hudson Hornet has somewhat of a streamliner sort of Art Deco design, streamliner diesel engine. Is really okay. Streamliner diesel engine, 1920s. Streamliner. Here we go. Yeah. This sort of stuff, or kinda that as well kind of thing. Kinda that as well. Very much this sort of aesthetic in my personal opinion. That's really what the Hudson Hornet reminds me of just so much. It really reminds me of, the Streamliner diesel era and stuff like that kind of thing. And I think they are overall very cool cars. So I guess the question is, first gen or second gen? I didn't even know there were multiple generations of the Hudson Hornet, honestly. I thought there was just one generation. So there's two generations. It would have to be the first gen. I would not want the second gen. The first gen is the iconic one to me. The second gen, it's very executive car looking and stuff like that kind of thing. But I definitely want the first gen, I will acknowledge. This just looks so clean, so nice. And y'all see what I mean when I compare it against Streamliner diesel engines. I think it is a very nice looking vehicle, I will acknowledge. And it's also very forward thinking as well. If I remember correctly, it had step down floors. Most of the time in cars of this era, the floors were just on the same level. You open up the door and the floors were just on the same level as where you open the door and stuff like that kind of thing. But the Hudson Hornet, it has the doors, and then you open it up, and then you step into the car, and the floor is actually below where it looks like it's on like where you open the door and stuff like that kind of thing. And that gave the car more interior room and was just very forward-thinking as a whole, because that's how every car is today. Every car, almost every car, actually, not every car, but almost every car today is a step-down design kind of thing. My Mercedes W123 is a step-down design. You open up the door and you step in, and the floor is down below where the door line is kind of thing. The Hudson Hornet, from what I've heard, it was one of the first American cars to do that. So very, very, very forward-thinking. Apparently, yeah, here we go. Hudson step-down design. It's literally on the Wikipedia page. And just very, very, very cool as well. They also made one called the Commodore. Not quite my thing, I'll acknowledge, but I've never heard of this car before. I've never looked at it before. I don't know a lot about old American cars, I'll acknowledge. I'm not somebody that knows a lot about like pre-1970s American cars, unless we're talking about like the Ford Model A or the Ford Model T or something like that. I've looked into those just a little bit because I find them to be really interesting, and of course they're very historical cars. But yeah, Hudson Hornets, very cool in my opinion, and I would absolutely daily drive a Hudson Hornet, no question in my mind. Very, very, very cool. Fabulous Hudson Hornet. This is the NASCAR, of course. Yeah, I would totally daily drive a Hudson Hornet. It's a badass car. I'm sure it'd be very hard to find parts for, but badass car, super cool in my opinion. And I've heard great things about the like steering and just the drive feel and just how it drives as a whole. And I've heard it's a very fun car in general to drive as one. I think you got it with the inline 6, wasn't it? Yeah. So you got it with a 5-liter inline 6. Oh my god. And then a 3-speed manual. So no automatic option. I would have to learn how to drive manual for this, but yes, very cool. They made it 4-door sedan, so it's 2-door coupe, 2-door sedan, 4-door sedan, 2-door hardtop, 2-door convertible. It's a lot of like 2-door sedan, 2-door coupes. What's the difference between a 2-door sedan and a 2-door coupe? I guess, like, it sweeps back a little bit more kind of thing, maybe? I'm not sure. So this is a Hudson Hornet coupe, which doesn't look all that different to this, but I assume this is another coupe. One other interesting thing, we see this line in the middle, and that's where the, I guess that's where the windshield wiper is? No, the windshield wiper's down there, so that's like the antenna, I guess, maybe. Flick it up. But yeah, that, I guess, for structural rigidity. So you don't have an uninterrupted glass pane right there, but yeah, very, very, yeah, and that's the antenna right there. Very, very, very cool car. So this is the coupe. What's the 2-door sedan? So hardtop looks the same. So this is the Hollywood hardtop. Oh, pillarless! Pillarless! Are these all pillarless? Okay, that one's not. So maybe this is the sedan where it's pillarless. Okay. Yeah, very cool. Just a very iconic car as a whole, a very cool car as a whole, and one that I would absolutely have no complaints on my behalf about driving. No question in my mind. No question in my mind. What a great car to have with the current gas prices. Are gas prices going up? I haven't been looking at gas prices lately, honestly, because I just be looking at diesel prices because this is what I drive. Diesel prices have not fluctuated much at all recently, but maybe gas prices have. I'm not exactly sure. But, yes, I would totally daily drive a Hudson Hornet. I think they're really cool. And I really like the Art Deco styling. And I really like the fact that they remind me of like a Streamliner diesel locomotive. Very cool stuff in my personal opinion. And I gotta admit, no complaints on my behalf. No complaints on my behalf at all. That is for sure. Well, I'm going to go and get a drink going, though. Oh, my goodness. I've just realized, though. Got another Prime sub that have come through. Appreciate the Prime sub. Mr. 2B2T is full. Yo, low-key, I got to play on 2B2T eventually. Never played on there before. I don't know if it's a good idea to live stream while I'm playing on 2B2T, honestly. But I do kind of want to play on 2B2T eventually, because it's a pretty legendary server. As FitMC would say, it is the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft. Yo, shout out FitMC. But appreciate the Prime sub. Mr. 2B2T is full. Hope you're having a great day, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. And appreciate the dono as well, Mr. Richard Stallman. You're asking if I know who Ryan Paris is. You're saying he did some songs with Mac DeMarco. I do not know who Ryan Paris is. Let me just look him up real quick. Ryan Paris. I don't know who that is. Ryan Paris, Italian singer and songwriter. You're saying he did some songs with Mac DeMarco. Really? Mac DeMarco. Oh, he did. Okay. Mac DeMarco and Ryan Paris, Simply Paradise. I'm not going to play this on stream because I don't want to get it copyrighted, but I will just quickly listen to the song real quick. And I'm going to get myself a drink going. I've got some Evan Williams Bottled and Bond Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey with me today, along with some lemon-flavored carbonated water from Wegmans. This is a chill song. This is a new Mac DeMarco song. It's 2 years old. I say new like it isn't 2 years old, but it is 2 years old. But I haven't really listened to any, like, new Mac DeMarco music. What, Mac DeMarco did a video with Emma Chamberlain? What? I had no idea. Goddamn Big Odd bottle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1.75 milliliters. Or not 1.75 milliliters. 1.75 liters of whiskey. Yes, sir. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond is the greatest budget bourbon. It is very solid. I really like the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. It's very good stuff. I gotta admit, this is a very chill song. Mac DeMarco and Ryan Paris. I'm listening to Simply Paradise right now, to be precise. Very chill song. I don't know anything about Ryan Paris. I'd never heard of him before, prior to you mentioning him in your dono, Mr. Richard Stallman. But a very solid song. Very solid song, I will acknowledge. I will be having to quite possibly add this to my playlist, because this just sounds like a really chill song to listen to, like, got the windows down on your car kind of thing, and you're just, like, chilling, driving, either during the day or at night. Windows down. It's just chill. It's just chill, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. No. I gotta admit. Mac DeMarco and Ryan Paris, Simply Paradise. Very solid song, if I do say so myself. Very solid song. And I'm going to have to listen to one of the other songs by them a little bit later on, I do think. Appreciate the music recommendation, Mr. Richard Stallman. Do appreciate it, my man. Overall, very good song, if I do say so myself. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And that was a very good recommendation. I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it. That was a banger recommendation, if I do say so myself. Yeah, no complaints on my behalf. No complaints. My man stays prepared. Don't even have to go in the kitchen. Well, of course not. I'm not a woman. Just kidding. Just kidding. I believe in equality. I believe in equality. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. That'll probably get me banned from Twitch. If I had written that in the comments in Twitch, it would have the comment would have gotten, like, stopped because of no complaints on my behalf. Had to crack a little bit of an edgy joke, you know what I'm saying? Had to crack a little bit of an edgy joke. Who Jacobing their Jones? Please don't Jacob your Jones in chat. Please don't do that. Please don't Jacob your Jones in chat. That's a clip right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know. Only big ballin' moves here, you know what I'm saying? Only big ballin' moves here. I gotta be getting them clippable moments, because y'all know I love my money. and doing a little bit of a clippable moment, that means more money if the clip does well. And I do like my money, I will acknowledge. So I gotta say an edgy comment every once in a while to get that money going, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole list of edgy comments in my head that I'm like, okay, I just have to randomly say this so I can clip it and then make money from the clips. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Saw Jacob try Everclear in a video, and you had a PTSD flashback. That shit too strong for you. Everclear is very strong, I will acknowledge. It is very strong. And when I do drink Everclear in a video, I really do seriously, genuinely drink it very much in moderation. With, like, let's say the latest Everclear video, my Everclear and Pepsi video, I really was pacing myself during that video because I realized how strong Everclear is, and it's just so strong that if I don't pace myself, I'm just genuinely going to get way too drunk, and it's just not going to be an enjoyable experience. I don't drink alcohol to get, like, blackout drunk. I know there's some folks out there that enjoy getting, like, super drunk. That's not me personally. I just enjoy a light buzz that just kind of exemplifies what I'm already feeling. If I'm already happy, I want to get a light buzz going and feel even happier kind of thing. That's what I enjoy about alcohol. I enjoy sipping it. I enjoy the taste of it. I enjoy trying new mixed drinks. And I just enjoy the buzz I get from it, just like I do with my cigarettes as well, kind of thing, I will acknowledge. I just enjoy a light inebriation, per se, rather than getting blackout drunk. It's just my personal preference. And yeah, no complaints, no complaints. Jacob Jones clip farming before GTA 6 SMH. Yo, I gotta clip farm a little bit. I love my money because y'all know money buys alcohol and cigarettes and cars and more video games. But the question is, would you much rather have video games, unlimited video games, or no video games? Unlimited video games, but no video games. Would you much rather have video games, unlimited video games, but no video games, or no video games? Which one would you much rather have? Unlimited video games, but it's unlimited video games, but no video games. So you have unlimited video games, but no video games. If no video games exist, then you have no video games, even if you have unlimited video games. And that's the world that I'm speaking of when I ask that question. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Unlimited video games or unlimited cigarettes? I'll take unlimited cigarettes for $500, please. Yeah, I'm going unlimited cigarettes, because if I had unlimited cigarettes, I could crash the world's supply of cigarettes and make cigarette prices fall into oblivion and make every pack of cigarettes only be priced at 1 cent, because I would be introducing so many packs of cigarettes onto the market that I would just flood it. I would, if I had unlimited cigarettes, I would absolutely use my position to make tons of money. And then I would absolutely crash the entire cigarette market. Because I believe that cigarettes are a human right. I believe that cigarettes should be accessible to all. And I believe that all should have access to good quality cigarettes. And so as somebody who in this scenario would be in a position to make unlimited cigarettes, I would make those cigarettes accessible to everybody by crashing the market, crashing the prices, and making the cigarettes as cheap as possible. Because I believe that cigarettes are a human right. Everybody has the right to smoke cigarettes if they want to. They don't have to if they don't want to. But if they want to, they should be able to. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When am I going to have my own branded cigarette? I'd love to say that I'm totally going to do that and that I'm absolutely going to make my own cigarette brand. And while that would be really cool to do, regulation, legalese, all of it is something that I don't want to deal with. If it was as simple as simply getting a blended tobacco that I like and putting it in a cigarette and just selling it, I'd totally do it. If it was that simple, I would absolutely have a cigarette brand. Honestly, I might already have one. But there is a crazy amount of regulation when it comes to cigarettes today in the United States. If you would like to know more about the regulation, I did an interview with David Slay, the owner of Hestia Tobacco. Hestia Tobacco is a small tobacco company. It's a startup. And he sells like craft cigarettes and stuff like that kind of thing. Cigarettes that personally I do quite enjoy. And during the interview, I spoke with him to some extent about the regulations and the challenges of starting a tobacco company. And that was an extremely eye-opening interview. And what he had to say was very eye-opening to me, because I already knew that the regulation of cigarettes in the United States was harsh, and that getting them onto market was difficult if you don't have an established presence in the United States. I didn't realize that it was harder than I thought it already was, though. Getting an unestablished cigarette brand onto the United States market is extremely difficult. And if you would like to know more about that, I do recommend you check out the interview I did with Mr. David Slay over on Jacob fucking Jones. It's a great interview. It was a great time chatting with him. He's a really chill dude. And I highly recommend checking that interview out, because it was a very eye-opening experience for me. And I think if you're interested in tobacco regulation at all, it's a worthwhile watch. But after that interview, I was like, you know, I still want to start my own cigarette brand. But having heard how many loops, how many jumps, how many hoops you have to go through to actually get one going, I was like, I don't know. If I was going to do a tobacco brand, which is still something I want to do, I don't have the capital to make my own tobacco or cigarette brand right now. But if I was to make my own tobacco brand, it probably would not be cigarettes, in all honesty. It would more than likely either be pipe tobacco or cigars, just due to the fact that there's less regulations and less harsh regulations around pipe tobacco and cigars. For example, with pipe tobacco and cigars, you can order them online in, I want to say, like 45 out of the 50 states in the United States. Cigarettes, that number is 0. 0. You are not allowed to mail cigarettes or order cigarettes online in the United States. That is an illegal thing to do. Pipe tobacco and cigars in like 45 out of the 50 states, you can do that though. So it's just a lot easier to get the product to your consumer as a small company who might not have the distribution system set up to actually have your product in stores yet. And it's a lot easier to do that, to get the product actually to your customers as a cigar company or as a pipe tobacco company, even if there are less customers. Because, of course, in the United States, cigarettes are the dominant form of tobacco consumption these days. With vaping being number 2, although one could argue it's not actually tobacco, but it's still got nicotine in it, so I'm counting it for this. And then number 3 these days would probably be nicotine pouches, in all honesty. I'm not sure if vape juice or nicotine pouches, I'm not sure if you're allowed to order those over the internet, but pipe tobacco and cigars, you're allowed to. And even with the fact that pipe tobacco and cigars are not what they once were, and that there's just simply less of a market for them because there's less people that smoke pipe tobacco and cigars when compared to cigarettes and vape juice and nicotine pouches. In my opinion, starting a company in that segment would just be better for me and my personal just experience with starting a tobacco company, just simply because it would be that much easier. Genuinely, it would be that much easier for me to actually get the product to the people who want it. Because if I'm selling cigarettes in one state, but there's a lot of people in another state that want my cigarettes, they can't get my cigarettes in that state due to a variety of different regulation reasons. One of the things I didn't realize, but that I learned from talking with David Slay, is that when it comes to cigarettes, you have to register them in every single state you sell them in. Every single state. And some states don't have a process up to like introduce new cigarettes, because there's not a lot of new cigarettes being introduced into the American market these days. And when there are new cigarettes introduced, it's mainly the big tobacco companies who might have some play, kind of thing. But if you're a small company, you have no play. You have to go through the proper regulations, and there's so many hoops to go through. There's so many steps to go through that as much as I would love to say that I would totally start a tobacco company, it's not something I'm sure if I would want to do, even though I do want to do that. I think that would be really cool to do. It's not something I'm sure I would actually really truly want to do, just because of the amount of, no better way of saying it than, there's a lot of hassle involved with that. And it would just be a lot more stress-free to do a pipe tobacco that you could also roll, or a cigar, or something like that kind of thing. Yeah. Chromatic Mushroom, you're saying you can order nicotine pouches online. That's good to know. I did not know that. That is very good to know. Appreciate the information, my man. Maybe start the brand in another country south of the border. I ain't selling black market cigarettes in the United States, but you do have a good point. You do have a good point. Tobacco regulation is already complex enough in the United States, though. I'm sure it's just as complex in a lot of other countries. But as somebody not from those countries, it would be a whole new system to learn. So, excuse me. I'd probably just stick with like pipe tobacco or cigars if I was to start a tobacco company, which as of this moment in time, I don't have the capital to do. I'd love to do it. I don't have the capital to do it right now, though. But I would absolutely love to do that. I'd love to release a Jacob Jones brand pipe tobacco or brand cigar or something along those lines. I think it would be really fun. Even if it ended up not panning out and not being profitable, which is a strong possibility. It's still something that I would really like to do just to have done it, kind of thing. I'll acknowledge. Not every business enterprise is going to be profitable, but one of my goals is to, frankly put, have enough money where I can do little business enterprises like that while I do want them to at least not lose all of my money, they don't need to be profitable, so I can do them and do little items and stuff like that kind of thing without stressing too much. I like money, and I want more money to have some experiences with the business world, even if they aren't successful profit-wise kind of thing. Just because I think it would be really cool to make a Jacob Jones branded cigar or pipe tobacco. I think it would be so cool to do that. And even if it didn't make a single penny, even if I lost money on it, I want to be able to do that. And that's kind of a personal goal of mine, I'll acknowledge. I would love to release an actual brand named cigar or pipe tobacco. Even if it didn't make any money, I would love to do it. Excuse me. Man, my first drink of the stream, though, is fantastic. Not gonna lie, y'all. Jacob Jones whiskey. Genuinely, it is easier to do a startup alcohol company and to get your alcohol sold in every single state in the United States than it is cigarettes. I'm not going to say tobacco as a whole, but cigarettes in specific, it is without a doubt harder to start a cigarette brand than an alcohol brand and to sell your alcohol all throughout the United States today, just due to the insane amount of regulation that cigarettes have to go through. Another thing that I didn't even mention is that it took 10 years for Hestia cigarettes to get approved for sale in the United States by the FDA. Cigars and pipe tobacco, they don't need to get approved by the FDA. So I've lopped off a ton of time just right there. But yeah. I'd love to start a tobacco company, I'm not going to lie. I don't have the capital to do it right now. But if I'm ever in a position where I can do that and not have to worry about losing my entire life savings if it's not a success, that's absolutely something that I very much do want to do. I'll acknowledge. I think it would be really fun. Is it easy to make a seltzer alcohol drink company? Well, I'm not going to say it's easy. I'm not going to say it's easy to do. I don't believe starting any company is easy per se. There's a lot of work that goes into it, especially with regulated goods, including alcohol. I'm not going to say it's easy to do, but is it easier? Or I guess easy kind of might give the wrong impression. Is it less hard regulation-wise, to start a seltzer alcohol drink company than a cigarette company? I would say yes, absolutely, just due to the lesser regulations on alcoholic beverages as a whole in the United States. Really, the main issue when it comes to alcohol and selling it isn't actually, bringing it onto market and getting it approved for sale. It's instead getting distributors to actually sell it. Once you can get a distributor, if you can get a distributor that will sell your alcohol in every state in the United States, you're good. If you can get your stuff into Walmart, you're good, kind of thing. It might still not make a profit. If your product doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, of course. But if you can get a good distributor, if you can get your product in stores, you're good. And with cigarettes, it's not just an issue of actually getting your product in stores, which is just as difficult as it is with alcohol, if not more. But it's also an issue of just the regulation behind it. With alcohol, you have less regulation, and really the main issue to selling your product doesn't come from the regulation. It comes from, one, of course, market competition. There's so many different alcohols on the market today. And it comes from, two, distribution. If you can get your product distributed from a good distributor in Walmart, Target, Total Wine, something like that kind of thing, then you're going to be all good, kind of thing. You're going to be all good. Of course, if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. But having a good distributor really can make a huge difference in volume of sales. But I'm thinking it's time to get into playing some Half-Life 2. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all see what I did there? Half-Life 2. Let's get to it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to finish off my first drink, though. Not my first drink, my second drink. I'm buzzed. But, yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to playing some Half-Life 2. And we've got a very annoying chapter coming up, from what I've heard at least. Got to defeat a couple robots. And, let's go for it. Okay, so I need the rocket launcher. I didn't even get back up. We're right into it. What the hell? When done smoothly, it's actually a pretty fun chapter. I have no idea what I'm doing, though, in all honesty. I have no clue. Like, if I knew what I was doing with this chapter, I feel like it would be smooth, but I have no clue what I'm doing. So I'm going to quickly run down here before I lose any more health than I already have. And I'm going to first off try to take care of the Combine down there. Okay. This is, without a doubt, an experience I will acknowledge. Appreciate y'all coming here.
Have a med kit.
Thank you, I need it. I'm just gonna take things slow, not gonna rush in. We are losing people. A lot. Fuck. Rest in peace.
Dr. Freeman?
Rest in peace, homie. Let's go down.
Here, have a med kit.
Those striders ain't no joke. Nah, for real, bruh, for real.
Hey, it's Freeman. Nothing's without me.
Yeah.
Freeman, I'm coming with you.
We're gonna keep going with this. Run and gun, guerrilla tactics. "22 health, I need some health! I need some health. Whew. Okay.
Here,
Wait for
patch
me.
yourself up.
Thank you. Do you have any more health? Where even is it? I don't even know where. I don't even know. Oh, there it is. It takes like 6 rockets to take these things down. You killed a strider? Oh man. Okay, this is the furthest we've gotten through so far.
Take this med kit.
Your squad has gotten slimed like 10 times over. Nah, for real, bro.
Here, have a med kit.
Thank you. Just got out of the strider's way, though. I think that was another one down.
Dr. Freeman, I'll come with you.
No, maybe not. Appreciate. 6-7 health! 6-7 health. Very nice, very nice. Okay. You have any health? I'd love some health.
Here, take this med kit.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Wait for me.
There we go, there's another one.
Head for the horse.
Head for the horse? What does that mean?
Here, patch yourself up.
What does head for the horse mean? Okay, I'm guessing that's both of the Striders taken care of. But what does head for the horse mean? Should I go down here? No, I don't think so. Let's autosave. Or not autosave. Look at the horse statue. Oh, okay, so there's a horse statue I need to look for. Not here. Let's go back up. So, horse statue, you said. Horse statue. Not over there. Horse statue. Oh, I guess we've got to go this way. That makes sense. Damn. Gotta try that again.
Sorry.
No problem, guys. Don't worry about it. Save and oh.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman.
How's it going? There's the horse statue. All right, stuff's falling down. Stuff's falling down.
While I reload.
Reload, Dr. Freeman.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Here, boy, dog. Come back here, dog.
Oh, we got dog! We got dog!
Oh,
Get him, dog! Get him, dog! Good stuff, dog. Good stuff.
Gordon! Hey, help me out here.
Yo, how's it going? How's it going,
Dog came
Barry?
crashing through the plaza, knocking over walls, and I think he's looking for Alex. He seems to have it set in his head that she's in the Citadel.
I don't doubt that, honestly. I don't doubt that one bit.
I figured Alex wouldn't want him getting any deeper in trouble, but hell, you try stopping him.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could stop him, honestly. He is dog, after all, and he is the dog. Go for it, dog. Go for it.
Hey, dog! Not there. You can't get through that way.
Go for it, dog. Go for it. Yeah, yeah! Destroy that shit, dog. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, so we made it through that one portion.
Damn. I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You
I will do
better
exactly
hurry.
that. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you. Thank you.
And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said.
Alrighty. So we need to go this way. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Save the game. Our benefactors. Okay. Okay. Give me that health. Save. We got some music going. Oh, that stuff's falling down. I guess we gotta go down here, huh? Oh yeah, that's quite the building, I'm not gonna lie. It goes all the way down. It's quite the building. Guessing, probably, if we can go up somewhere, we probably want to go up there. Maybe? I'm not sure. Looks like it just wants us to go down. Jump onto there? Nah, keep going this way. Save again. Okay, what's next? Oh, up this way. Probably want to go up this way. Yup. I was like, there's something up there. I'm pretty sure. It's getting spooky. Don't worry about it. Go and save again. Nothing that way. Okay, what are we thinking? This way? Nothing I can do about it. Alright. So no need to go this way. Am I drunk? I wouldn't say I'm drunk, but I definitely am buzzed. Oh, shit. Am I, like, stuck here now? How do I get further in? I have to jump down there. Oh, no, I'm supposed to get in, aren't I? But I bet I'm supposed to get into the one that goes that way, not this way. Because if I go this way, then it's going to kill me. Whereas if I go that way, it's going to carry me. So I bet that's what I'm supposed to do. There we go. Thought so. Alright, we're now in. Or it's a teleporter. That's true. We're now in. There's this piping. Kind of reminds me of Aperture Laboratories, you know. Just a little bit more depressing. Aperture Laboratories definitely has a little bit more of a happy feeling, in my opinion. Oh shit. Okay, okay. I'm loving the ambiance with all the metal knocking and stuff like that kind of thing. Excuse me. And I basically have no control now. I basically have no control now. Is Aperture in the Half-Life 2 universe? It is, yes. In fact, I think all of the Valve games are in the same universe, I want to say. Very dark Aperture vibes. Not for real, for real. I'm like, honestly, I think humanity in this universe could have solved so much if they were just like, yo, GLaDOS, can you, like, give us the teleporter? I think they could have solved so many problems. What's the best pipe tobacco to smoke in Half-Life 2? Prince Albert. I'm gonna say Prince Albert pipe tobacco. Where are we going? Where are we going? There's some Striders down there. I'm glad they're not shooting at me. These Striders, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like messing with them. They take like 4 or 5 rockets apiece. The cake is a lie. The cake's actually not a lie, though. The cake does exist. It's just you don't get the cake. So it is like a half-lie, I would say. Are we going to Wallace's office? Like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit? Oh, they're running, they're running. I don't know why they're running, but they're running. I'm not sure if we're going to Wallace's office, though. I'm not exactly sure who that is. But we're going somewhere. Let me just put it that way. Dog versus Strider. Who wins, in my opinion? Dog, for sure. Dog definitely wins. We're going up. We're going up. Oh, I can't even turn my flashlight on. This really is just a giant cutscene now. Best alcohol and cigarette combo? Stella Artosis and an American Spirit Black. Oh, we've stopped. Alright.
Security alert. Unregistered weapons detected. Concentration field engaged.
What? What? No! Don't take Mom, no! What the hell? Bro! You better not destroy... Better not destroy the gravity gun. Okay. It's blue now! I don't even... What? Oh! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! I can't even get the weapons from them, though.
So, this is Dr. At last.
Yeah,
I
there
wish
we
I
go.
could say this was a pleasant surprise, but it's neither a surprise nor, as you will surely agree, very pleasant.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I am nothing if not pragmatic.
Give me some soup. My suit goes all the way up to 200 now? I can do that too? Oh my god! Holy fucking smokes. That's crazy. Can I like jump further too? Let me save. Was this glass? This was glass? Get fucking decimated, bozo. Wah! Yo, appreciate the prime sub, Mr. J Jaded. Appreciate the prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go and save. And,
Well, Dr. Freeman, under other circumstances, I like to think we might have been able to work together in an atmosphere of mutual trust and respect.
yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Certainly, judging from your brief tenure at Black Mesa while I was its administrator, you showed every promise of becoming a valuable...
This dude fucked up Black Mesa. This dude's the one who made the world what it is today.
I'm not sure what spurred you to it, but there is really no place in this enterprise for a rogue physicist.
I thought he was gonna say pharmacist at first. Alright, so I can't go that way. Am I supposed to go up there? I feel like I might be. I'll try it. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, no, I don't think that's probably what I want to do. Guess I'm supposed to go this way, huh? Whoa! Oh shit! What the fuck? Whoa! Oh, these are fucking fun. Oh shit, we're loading.
Your mentors are partly to blame, of course. My disappointment in Eli Vance and Isaac Kleiner is far greater than my sorrow over your unfortunate choice of career path. In a way, I suppose you could not have done otherwise. Who knows what seeds of iconoclasm they planted when you were young and gullible. But while they certainly share a great part of the responsibility for the recent troubles, it is you alone who have chosen to act with such willful disregard for humanity's future.
Yeah, fuck you. That dude's a bitch. Yo, appreciate the dono. Lane Irakura of The Wired. You're saying, join me in The Wired, Jacob. I'm already in The Wired. I'm currently live streaming to The Wired right now. Appreciate you stopping by, Lane. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a great one, you know what I'm saying? Hope you're having a great day as a whole. Appreciate you stopping by, and appreciate the dono, Lane. Hope you're having an amazing one in general. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That dude's literally running. Alright, alright.
Tell me, Dr. Freeman, if you can. You have destroyed so much. What is it exactly that you have created?
I just work for G-Man, man. Like, this is just my job, bro. I'm just doing my job, my man. Let's use that. Yes, please.
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival. And not as we
I don't think so, bro.
but as
I don't
something
think
greater
so.
than we could ever imagine. Something we can now only
Best smoking
begin to
spot in
grasp.
Half-Life 2, bridge in Highway 17. True. I honestly think that is a very good choice. I would honestly agree with that. Fuck, I've got Striders to deal with now? Yeah.
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival.
Fuck. I get the impression this might take me a minute. Those missiles definitely make taking down the Striders easier. There we go, I took down the Strider. Nice, nice.
Look, Gordon. Look at what you are throwing away. Is it worth it?
It is worth it! It is worth it! How do I get through here? Do I have to, like, jump down? I don't know. I feel like I probably should. Oh, okay. Oh, we're loading, we're loading! Used to play Kerbal Space Program back in the day. So I did, so I did. It's a great game. I've got to revisit it. Low-key. 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 I guess I gotta get back in. Alrighty. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. This is near the end of the first game, I think. So it is. So it is from what I've heard from my research. We're getting up there. Well, he doesn't look very happy. I don't think I'd be very happy either, honestly. Oh shit, we gotta go. Is this gonna explode? Stop taking photos. Stop taking photos. Taking photos of me. Can you all believe this? I can believe this. You'd low-key have time to start episode 1. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do its own separate streams for that and everything like that. But I will continue the stream. I'll just probably be chatting after everything. Cool part incoming. All right, bet. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. That's where all the helicopters are coming from, I suppose. That makes sense. We're now going up, and we can see the entire... Wow, we're really far up right now. God damn. We are really far up. I'm not gonna lie, though. This citadel, this building, it's not very intuitive. They really need to make it a more intuitive design, not gonna lie. More business discussion time. Of course. I am very much, of course, a well-rounded businessman. So, of course, you know, gotta discuss business. No complaints, no complaints. Episode 1 is the shortest. Isn't episode 1 still like 4 hours, though? Or not 4 hours, 8 hours. But I am looking forward to playing episode 1 and 2 coming up in the future, that is for sure. It's kind of dark and we're loading. Uh-oh. Okay. Dark energy. Alright, where are we going? They took it! No! You asshole! They got my gravity gun, damn it! Fuck you, bitch.
I'll take him from here. Don't struggle. It's no use.
Fuck you.
Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do.
Fuck this bitch. Fuck this bitch.
I'm sorry, Gordon.
No, don't apologize. Don't be a bitch. Just don't do it. I don't want an apology. I just don't want you to do it.
Inhabited by vast meteorological...
More like 4 hours? Is it really only 4 hours? Dang.
Stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions...
This lady is a traitor. She's a traitor to humanity.
Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
I'm not a
Sin is
fan.
also beyond words, Breen. Genocide,
Oh, shit. They got him, too.
evil.
Oh, shit.
God.
Well, if it isn't Gordon Freeman at last.
Hey, can I have that back,
I'll
please?
put it over there.
No, I'd really like that back, actually.
Have my gratitude, Doctor. First, you lead me straight to the doorstep of
Fuck
my
you.
oldest friend.
Fuck you, bitch.
Then you deliver yourself. If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Having both of you in my
This
keeping
dude,
is
I don't
how
like
to
this
dictate
dude.
the terms of
I don't
any
like this
bargain
dude.
I care to make with a combine.
Dr. Breen.
Huh.
I do not like
Yes,
this
Judith,
dude.
What is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
He looks
To you, we
sleazy.
have everything
Damn
we
right.
need in that
Damn
regard.
right.
You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people...
Sleaze McGee.
maybe
Nah,
you'll
for real,
do
for
it
real.
for one.
Oh, shit, they got Alex, too! Goddamn, what the hell?
Dad,
Yeah, they got us. They got us all.
Green, you let her go.
Yeah.
It's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or...
I say we just kill you right here, right now, bro.
Your mother never had.
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen
Yeah, this dude.
Very well, let's see how well it serves you
Sleazy.
on the
What an
first
ass.
come
What
by.
an
Go ahead,
ass.
Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
I only listen to G-Man, bro. I don't listen to
Did you realize
I don't listen
your
to you.
contract
I
was
listen to
open the
G-Man.
highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle on it.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you. Yes.
Guards, get in here. They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry, Wallace.
Can I have my gravity gun back?
Don't.
Hurry!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You fool.
He's taking my gravity gun. He's taking my gravity. No! No, he's got the fucking gravity gun. Damn it.
No. Don't worry about me, honey.
There's no time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Dr. Mossman, Judith,
I have no weapon.
Don't you worry.
Oh shit.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
No.
Come on, Gordon.
I guess we gotta get out of here, right? Nah, I wouldn't make no deal. I ain't no snitch. No
We haven't known
snitching
each other
here.
very long.
Crowbar noise? I do need a crowbar,
I know you didn't have to
but
do
I don't
this.
have one.
I had to rescue my father, but you... Well... Thanks for coming after me.
Well, you know, I'm just doing my job.
That's him.
But not without your help. The portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that environment. A host body must be joking. I can't.
There he is.
Oh, all right, damn it. That's what it takes. Just hurry. He's right behind me.
What's up?
Oh, shit.
Damn it! Not again!
I'm full up on health.
He doesn't have a clue, does he?
No. Bro's an idiot. Not only is he a snitch, not only is he a sellout, he's an idiot because he didn't take the motherfucking powered up gravity gun.
Oh my god. This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen.
Alright, let's get it. You, type on the keyboard, shut it down. You know, good stuff. Go for it.
Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can.
Alright, will do.
Get in the elevator and I'll let you in.
Appreciate. Well, good on health. Let's save. Let's go. Go get that bastard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gordon. But be careful.
Just got some music playing. Yo. Fucking Stuart Little. Appreciate the dono. Fuck you, Stuart Little, but I appreciate the dono. I'll answer your question in a minute. I'll try to get through this portion a little bit first.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe as a matter.
Death to Big Brother, Dr. Breen, not for real. Not for real,
Dr.
bro.
Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have
I think I'm just supposed to sit there. I don't think I'm supposed to do anything, honestly.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you.
Trying to make the
That
jump.
way you...
I would jump to instead of listening him to him talk.
Dr. Freeman,
No, for
you
real.
really shouldn't be out there.
No, I almost made the jump. I almost made the jump.
Teleport. This chamber will be bathed in.
There he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport.
Wait till
this
episode
chamber will
2.
be bathed in deadly.
I'm looking forward to playing it.
There he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really.
That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that.
At the moment of synapse, as I teleport this.
Alright, I'm
chamber.
just gonna stand here and listen to him talk.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be.
I don't
made
like
by
this
human
dude.
science.
I don't like this dude. Dude's a sellout, dude's stupid, and dude's a snitch. I don't like him. I don't like him.
When the singularity collapses,
And when I say a sellout, I mean a sellout of all humanity. That's what makes it so bad.
you, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
I don't know, man. I got the suit. Think there's an elevator?
Oh no, Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
There it is. Save that so I never have to listen to him again.
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him.
I warned you this was futile.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him. Great. Oh no, Green started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes.
Interlock. Warning. Engage. 3 minutes. Singularity.
Keep going.
Save the game. Where do I need to go now? Oh, there, okay.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much
I'm
longer,
taking my
I think.
time. I'm taking my time, my man.
If
Don't you
only
worry.
had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose. I hope you said your farewells. Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
69 health! 69 health! Fuck! I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Probably not that, though. Went from 69 to 67. Nice.
Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a use.
Okay, so I've got to somehow jump over there, is what I'm hearing.
I hope you said your farewells.
Fuck. I got one of them. There we go. Okay. Got two of them. Save. Where am I supposed to go now? I don't think I'm making that jump, Alex. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm making that jump. But you know, it's worth a shot. No. I was not making that shot. I was not doing that. I think we're just supposed to let it go, because I don't know if there's anything we can do here, honestly. Oh, portal shields, y'all said.
No, he's getting away.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing. Don't know what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below.
No.
No!
No!
Go back, Freeman. You have no
Alright, we
idea
gotta...
what you're doing.
So I guess this is... Okay, I do appreciate... I didn't even realize I was supposed to do anything with this, honestly. I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to
Don't know
do.
what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below.
No, I don't think I will, actually. I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna say, fuck it, we ball, baby. I did it again! I did it again! Bro. How did I do it again? How did I fall off again?
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
No, he's getting away.
Don't know what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below.
No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Alright, let's save.
You need me.
I don't. There we go. There we go.
Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Oh. I don't think we have any more time.
Time, Dr. Freeman?
Oh, it's G-Man!
Is it really that time again?
I suppose it is. Oh, what's up, man?
You only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time
You know,
span.
I gotta be a good employee.
You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but
These are extraordinary times.
Extraordinary times.
So they are.
Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you. If and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... Well, I'm really not at liberty to say.
Who is at liberty to say?
In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Appreciate your work, boss. Thanks for having me. Always such a professional. Always such a professional. Hey, there we go, baby. We made it through. We made it through, baby. G-Man signed an NDA. Nah, for real, for real. Hell yeah, brother. No complaints on my behalf. Absolute motherfucking cinema. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's fucking get it. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. No complaints on my behalf. No complaints on my behalf. Now you've got to play episode 1 and 2. I do need to play episode 1 and 2. I will, however, be waiting to do that until the next stream. I'm not going to hop right into it. I will acknowledge. I think I'm going to be chatting for the next hour or so. Probably maybe hour and a half. Maybe something along those lines after I go outside, take a quick break, go to the bathroom, stuff like that kind of thing after we watch the credits. And then I'm just going to chat and chill for a little while. Probably get another drink going, I'm thinking. And just in general, have a good time. Man, no complaints. My first ever playthrough of Half-Life 2. I'm going to cover my final thoughts once I come back from having a smoke after I think about it a little bit. But, yeah, gotta admit, no complaints on my behalf. No complaints on my behalf. Gotta play episode 1 and 2. Bring tissues, though. Does it get sad? Did I enjoy the music in this game? I did. The music was great. I thoroughly enjoyed the music. Yo, who plays G-Man? Mike Shapiro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Mike Shapiro. Shout out Mike Shapiro. Crazy seeing someone get to experience that ending 22 years later. I mean, like, you know, only Big Ball of moves here, you know what I'm saying? Only Big Ball of moves here. Are there multiple endings to Half-Life 2? Because I know there's more than one ending to Half-Life 1. Technically speaking, you could choose to either work with G-Man or not. Is it the same with Half-Life 2? I have no idea. I have no idea. Half-Life 3 playthrough when? True, true. There was only one ending. Okay, good to know, good to know. Music's pretty banger, not gonna lie. Not the same, but it gets complicated with Half-Life Alyx. I do believe that. I do believe that. I've heard Half-Life Alyx is both a prequel and a sequel to Half-Life. Just the base game, of course, though. Only one ending. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I gotta admit. Banger. Banger game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And looking forward to getting into playing some Half-Life 2 Episode 1 for the first time. Next stream, I do think. Oh, shit. Oh, it's Lamar.
Where did she get to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's where Lamar went. Lamar went into the title screen. Only Big Ball of moves, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, and that is a pretty banger. That is a pretty banger. Oh, man, it just throws me right into Half-Life 2 Episode 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well. I am gonna go take a piss because I gotta go take a piss, and I am gonna go have a smoke, grab myself another drink, and I'll be back. And now that I finished Half-Life 2 for the first time, I'm gonna chat about what my kind of final thoughts are on the game once I get back. And I'm just gonna have a good time chatting, chilling. You have any questions? Let me know. And yeah, I'll be back. I gotta go take a piss though. I'll be back. How's it going, y'all? How's it going, y'all? Went out for a little bit of a piss, grabbed myself another drink, and had a little bit of a smoke as well. No complaints on my behalf, I will acknowledge. Before I go ahead and get into covering my final thoughts on Half-Life 2, the base game, because I haven't played my... I haven't get more all jumbled up. I haven't played Half-Life 2 Episode 1 or Episode 2 yet, but I've played now fully through the base game of Half-Life 2. So now that I've played through the base game, what are my thoughts on it? But I'm going to cover that in a minute. Because first off, I've got a donation to cover from 26 minutes ago. I hate apologizing to Stuart Little, as that was the very kind donator. But thank you so much for the donate. Thank you so much. I'm getting more words all jumbled up. Maybe I should get some alcohol going first. That might be a good idea. But, yeah, went out for a little bit of piss, went out for a little bit of smoke, grabbed myself another drink. You know, no complaints on my behalf. No complaints on my behalf. That is for sure. Oh, excuse me. But, before I go ahead and get into covering Mr. Stuart Little's dono, thank you so much for the donation. Stuart Little, do appreciate it. Just didn't have a chance to cover it. We were going through the game much more quickly than not, and we hit the finale much sooner than I expected, I will acknowledge. So, didn't have a chance to cover your dono while I was playing, but I do have a chance to cover it now. So I'm going to go and cover Mr. Stuart Little's donation now. Thank you so much for the $7 donation. Mr. Stuart Little, you're just saying, sup, Jacob, have you ever tried Maker's Mark Straight Bourbon Whiskey? That's what I'm drinking right now with a Diet Coke. Also, what are your updated thoughts on the Marlboro Southern Cuts? And I'm inside your computer and will make it lag. Oh, no. That's not very good. I hope you're not inside my computer. I'd prefer not to have a rat inside my computer. Stuart Little, that's right. He's a rat. I don't like Stuart Little. Stuart Little and I, we have a long-standing beef going back years, going back decades, going back centuries, going back millennia, going back hundreds upon thousands of years. We have a long-standing beef. Y'all ever heard of, like, the whole, like, you live forever, but if a snail touches you, you die? Yeah, that's like me and Stuart Little. I hate Stuart Little just so much kind of thing. He is absolutely just my least favorite individual of all time. I fucking hate Stuart Little, but I do appreciate the donation, Mr. Stuart Little. Thank you so much for the dono, my man. I do appreciate it. Have I ever tried Maker's Mark Straight Bourbon Whiskey? I have not, but I do need to. I've heard really good things. I've heard it's a very solid alcoholic beverage, and it's definitely a bourbon whiskey that I do need to try in the future. Have not given it a go yet. But I'm looking forward to doing so. I'm looking forward to doing so eventually, and I'm looking forward to finding out just how it is and what it's all about and everything like that kind of thing. Hope you're enjoying your drink, my man. Or actually, since you're Stuart Little, I hope you're not enjoying your drink. But if you're anybody else, I would hope you'd be enjoying your drink right now. And also, what are my updated thoughts on the Marlboro Southern Cuts? The Marlboro Southern Cuts, they're not my favorite cigarettes anymore. But I sure as hell don't mind the Marlboro Southern Cuts. You know, if somebody was to hand me one, if somebody gave me a pack of Marlboro Southern Cuts, I'd have no complaints on my behalf, and I'd smoke them to the fullest extent. I'd enjoy them thoroughly. But they're like a $9 pack of cigarettes in my local area these days. For $2 more, I can get a pack of American Spirit Blacks, which are my favorite American cigarette of all time. And while $2 is a chunk of money, it's not enough money to make me think twice about buying a pack of American Spirit Blacks over a pack of Marlboro Southern Cuts. If I was going to buy a pack of Marlboros in general, I just wouldn't, and I'd buy a pack of American Spirit Blacks or just a pack of American Spirits in general, just because I enjoy them more than I enjoy Marlboros. I find them to be higher quality, they smoke longer, and I just find myself to be more satisfied with the money I spent on the pack than a pack of Marlboros personally. However, the Marlboro Southern Cuts, for what they are, I do still think they are a solid cigarette. They're too much these days, in my personal opinion. They're really worth more like $5, $6, $7 kind of thing on the market today. But Marlboro's trying to make money. They've been increasing their prices lately. It is what it is kind of thing. Nothing I can do about it. But it's one of those things where I don't mind the Marlboro Southern Cuts. I just don't think they're worth the money that they're going for these days. But overall, do I still enjoy the Marlboro Southern Cuts for what they are? If price was not included in my thought process, yeah. No, I do still enjoy the Marlboro Southern Cuts. My updated thoughts on them are that I don't think they're as high of a quality cigarette as I used to think they are. When they were my favorite cigarette, I hadn't really tried all that many different cigarettes, especially all that many different high quality cigarettes at that point. And so I had a better impression of them then than I do now. But I do still think the Marlboro Southern Cuts have a great taste to them. They're not the highest quality cigarettes in the world, but they're very solid, and I do enjoy them quite a bit. They're just a cigarette that I would like to be cheaper. Although, there's no cigarette I wouldn't like to be cheaper. I'd like all cigarettes to be cheaper, frankly put. But yeah, the Marlboro Southern Cuts, solid. I don't mind them. They're not my favorite cigarettes these days, but I don't mind them by any means. And while I might prefer the American Spirit Blacks, of course, the American Spirit Blacks and Marlboro Southern Cuts, they're both very different cigarettes, and they can't really be compared against each other too much to any real degree. Yeah, Marlboro Southern Cuts, not too bad. I don't mind them. Thank you so much for the donation. Once again, Mr. Stewart Little, appreciate the $7, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. And hope you're enjoying today's live stream as a whole. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What's my alcoholic beverage of choice this evening? Well, let's go and get to mixing up another. I already had one drink at the beginning of the stream. I have some Evan Williams Bottle & Bond Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey with me today. And I'm going to be mixing it in together with a lemon-flavored carbonated water from Wegmans. That's right out of the fridge, so it's a little bit cold. No complaints, that is for sure. Let's go ahead, get myself a little bit of alcohol going, you know what I'm saying? I think I poured a little bit too much, but it's okay. It ain't no biggie, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no biggie. I ain't stressing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't stressing. Somebody was saying, W dinner. What's the dinner? What's the dinner? What's the W dinner? It was a nice pasta with brownies and ice cream. That is a W dinner. That is a W dinner. Hell yeah, brother. Pasta, brownies, and ice cream. Fuck yeah, bro. Just got to get a little bit of alcohol in that mix. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? If you don't drink, don't do that, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there we go. Third drink of the stream poured. Let's take a sip. What is my opinion on the L&M Turkish blend? Too expensive for what they are. I don't find them to be very good quality. They are interesting cigarettes. I tried them previously years ago, and I found them to be pretty unique cigarettes, especially when compared to other L&M cigarettes, like let's say the L&M Reds and Blues. But they're a low and mid-tier cigarette. But there's cigarettes that are actually in the budget category that are genuinely better than the L&M Turkish blend. And personally, for me, I would just much rather smoke a Camel Blue than an L&M Turkish blend, honestly. I find the Camel Blue, to be better quality, just better in general. Yeah, the L&M Turkish blend, for what they are, I feel like they should be lower priced. They've got a very interesting blend, a very interesting taste, but the quality just isn't quite there for the price. And personally, I feel like they're a bit overpriced today, but they are nonetheless very interesting cigarettes that I am glad are sold. $9.89 for a pack? Shit, yeah, that's not worth it. That's not worth it in my opinion either. Yeah. Mojo Giorgio, you're asking if I realize I look like Gordon Freeman. Do I look like Gordon Freeman? What do y'all think? Do I look like Gordon Freeman? Should I take off my glasses for this? Do I look like Gordon Freeman? I don't know. You don't quite have this haircut, but I think I know what y'all mean with like the facial hair and stuff like that kind of thing. Like with the facial hair that I have going on. I feel like the vibe is definitely there kind of thing. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Yo, how's it going, Johnny Cash? You're saying you're late for Half-Life? Gonna have to watch the VOD later. Yes. We only had about an hour of the game left. I thought we had like at least 2 hours left, but it was only about an hour. Got through it. Went to the finale, and I haven't talked about my final thoughts on the base game of Half-Life yet. So let's go and start doing that. So what are my final thoughts on the base game of Half-Life 2? Well, I really like the story. The universe that Half-Life is set in is really interesting to me, and that's one of the main reasons why I've wanted to play Half-Life 2, honestly, for years now. I've wanted to play Half-Life 2 for years now, but just have never gotten around to it. I really like Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is a great game. Is it as good of a game as Half-Life 1? Yeah. Different. But just as good of a game in my personal opinion. But definitely different. It's got a different vibe, different physics engine, of course, and there's just different stuff going on in general. But both are really good games, but they're different from each other in more ways than you might think. They are quite different. The plot continues, but the actual gameplay itself is different, in my personal opinion. But overall, I quite like Half-Life 2. I think it's a banger game, if I do say so myself. Half-Life 2 is a pretty banger game, and really my only complaint about Half-Life 2 is the Striders. I fucking hate the Striders. They're so fucking annoying. The Striders, I don't like them, and that's really my only complaint about the game. But other than the Striders and the section of the game with way too many Striders, in my personal opinion, overall, Half-Life 2 is great. It's great. I have really thoroughly enjoyed each and every single section of the game, even if some of them I kind of struggled in, I'll acknowledge. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing through the base game of Half-Life 2, and I am without a doubt looking forward to playing through the Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2 sequels, without a doubt. I'm looking forward to that experience in the next couple weeks or so, because I do think the next stream I'll do will be playing through Half-Life 2 Episode 1 for the first time. According to one of y'all in a chat, that game is only about 4 hours long. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get through that entire game in 4 hours, as I do kind of play a little bit slowly, I'll acknowledge. But I'm looking forward to playing them. And overall, yeah, I really like the physics of Half-Life 2. The music is a banger. The ambiance, the sound effects in general, banger. And overall, yeah, no, Half-Life 2, solid game. Is it a game that I would recommend? Without a doubt, yeah. I would totally recommend Half-Life 2. If you're a Counter-Strike enthusiast, I think you're going to enjoy Half-Life 2. It's very much, of course, got that Source Engine feel. Of course, it is a Source Engine game. If you're a Counter-Strike enthusiast, I think Half-Life 2 is going to be a great game for you. If you're more of a turn-based strategy game type of person and that's all you enjoy playing, I'm not so sure. But if you enjoy playing like first-person perspective, like shooters with a little bit of a storyline and a couple simple puzzles here and there and stuff like that kind of thing, then I think Half-Life 2 is going to be to your preference. And it's a game that you can get on sale for very cheap as well. It's not a free game by any means, but Half-Life 2 is a game that you can get on sale for very cheap a good amount of the time. And I think I paid, oh man, how much did I pay for Half-Life 2? Will it actually say how much I paid if I'm just trying to think, can I see, how much I paid for my games and stuff like that kind of thing? I just want to see, receipts for how much I paid. Let me open up my browser real quick and see if I can see the receipt for how much I actually paid for Half-Life. How much did I actually pay for Half-Life 2? Because I feel like Steam should have sent me the receipt for that. And I'm curious to know how much I paid, because it wasn't much. So I bought Team Fortress Classic, Blue Shift, Half-Life 1. I've owned Half-Life 2 for literally years, though. For Half-Life 1, I paid how much? I paid $1.19 for Half-Life 1, which was a really good deal in my opinion. I paid 74 cents for Blue Shift. Just overall fantastic purchase. Well worth the money in my personal opinion. But Half-Life 2, how much did I pay? Steam purchase. Half-Life. I received a gift copy? Oh, was I gifted it? I was gifted it. Oh, shit. Wait. I'm just realizing when I got Half-Life as a gift. Holy shit. I got it as a gift. Y'all put in y'all's bets. Put in y'all's bets for when y'all think I got Half-Life as a gift. Put in y'all's guesses for when I received Half-Life as a gift. Oh my fucking god. I didn't realize it's been that long. Oh my god. 2014. I got Half-Life 2 as a gift in 2014. It's been sitting in my inventory in Steam for fucking 12 years. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's crazy. 2014. Oh my god. That's nuts. That's nuts. I got Half-Life 2 as a gift in 2014 from my grandfather. Yo, shout out my grandpa, yo. Shout out my grandpa. Appreciate the gift, grandpa. Genuinely, Half-Life 2, great gift. It might have taken me 12 years to play it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Amazing gift. Amazing gift from my grandfather. Not gonna lie, y'all. Appreciate the gift. Appreciate the gift. Appreciate the grift. Appreciate the... Grift and gift are very different things. And I'm getting my words all jumbled up. I got a little bit of a buzz going. Thank you so much for the gift, Grandpa. If you're watching this stream, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. W gift. For sure. Shout out Grandpa Jones. Nah, for real. Shout out Grandpa Jones, yo. Shout out Grandpa Jones. Appreciate the gift, my man. Bro is a gamer. Bro is a gamer for real. And when I say bro is a gamer, I do genuinely mean it. He was playing Half-Life a couple weeks ago, I want to say, actually. He's playing Half-Life, one of the Half-Life series games a couple weeks ago, if I remember correctly. He is quite the gamer, if I do say so myself. Appreciate the gift, Grandpa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the gift. How much is Half-Life 2 normally, though? So not on sale, it's $10. And honestly, I think it's worth the $10. Just right there. And for $20, you get Half-Life 2, Episode 1. Oh, for $20, you get Half-Life 2, Portal, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, and Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and Half-Life 2 Lost Coast, which is kind of just a bonus thing. I mean, like, in my opinion, honestly, $20 is worth it. But on sale, you can get all of that for a lot cheaper. Excuse me, you get all of that for a lot cheaper. Like, I think I've seen Half-Life 2 on sale for like $2.50. Something like that. So, like, genuinely just waiting for a sale, if you want to play Half-Life 2, it's well worth $2.50 up to $5. It's worth the $10. But it's definitely worth the sale price. And honestly, I would just say wait for a sale because you can literally buy Half-Life 2 for less than a pack of cigarettes. It's well worth the money. Let me just put it that way kind of thing. It's well worth the money. The bundle goes on sale for like $5. That's like literally $1 a game. That's like literally $1 a game. That is not bad. That is not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, Half-Life 2, even though I did not spend my own money on it, I swear I did. But I think it's just been in my inventory so long that I forgot that I didn't buy it myself. But I got Half-Life 2 as a gift. Amazing gift. And even if I had spent my own money on it, well worth the money. No question in my mind. Well worth the money. No question at all. No question at all. Banger game. Banger game. Had it for like $1.99 on the 25-year anniversary. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah. Half-Life 2, well worth the money it goes for on sale. No question in my mind. And even if you want to buy it like now, it's worth the money. Although I would say wait for the sale. I would say wait for the sale. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got all the Lego Batman games for like $10 on sale last year. Hell yeah, brother. I gotta get some Lego games myself, like Loki. Do I have any? I feel like I bought one for some reason, but I don't know. Let me just search. Lego. I have not bought any Lego games. I need to do that, though. I do need to buy some Lego games. Eventually, low-key, not gonna lie. Any ideas on what the next game will be? So the next game, so in today's stream, I only played through the base game of Half-Life 2. So the next game is going to be Half-Life 2 Episode 1, which is still Half-Life 2, but it's a continuation. It's the sequel to Half-Life 2. So next stream, I'm going to be playing Half-Life 2 Episode 1 for the first time. Not sure if I'm going to get through that in its entirety next stream, but if I do, then the next stream after that will be Half-Life 2 Episode 2, which I think is around about 8 hours. So there's probably going to be a couple streams for that. And then after that, I'm looking at playing Portal and Portal 2 is my plan. Because same universe, figured why not keep the Valve game theming going. Excuse me. Haven't played the Lego Hobbit or Lego Lord of the Rings. Oh, if you haven't played Lego Hobbit or Lego Lord of the Rings, they are fire. All I remember is Lego Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones. Those are the two that I've played. And I kind of want to play through... I have never played through the entirety of those games. But I do definitely want to play through those games on stream sometime in the future, without a doubt. Without a doubt. GTA 5, man, when? I do need to do a GTA 5 playthrough before GTA 6 releases. When is the release date for GTA 6 right now? It's probably like November, right? GTA 6 release date. November 29th. And GTA 5, how many hours of story? Because I don't try to 100% games. 30 to 35 hours if you focus mainly on the primary missions. But including activities inside is 50 to 70 hours. So I'd probably be looking at around about like a 10-part like live stream series. Because I tend to live stream once a week for around about 4 hours per stream. That tends to be what I do. Generally speaking, at least. So 30 to 35 hours. It might be. I think GTA 5 might be a game to play after Portal. I definitely want to do Portal live stream. I've already done Portal live streams previously, and I really enjoyed those. But I definitely want to go through it again. I want to play Portal again, because I just enjoyed Portal that much. But I've never played through GTA 5, and definitely need to. Definitely need to. So I think after Portal, GTA 5 might be the game I play. Low-key, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Good games are good, man. This is true. Good games are good. What should you get for dinner? You don't want to cook even though you have food at home. Don't DoorDash. Or don't get your food like Uber Eated or DoorDash to you. You could be spending money that you spend on that on cigarettes and alcohol. I don't believe in Uber Eats or DoorDash personally. I'm not a DoorDash or Uber Eats enthusiast myself. Cassin the Assassin. What food do you have at home? You say you don't want to cook. But if it just means throwing something on the pan or in the fryer or in the microwave, it could be easier to do that than to wait 30 minutes for food to arrive or for a pizza to arrive or something like that kind of thing. The way I look at cooking food is, okay, is it going to take me more time to drive somewhere to go get food than it is to cook it? And is it going to be cheaper to cook it as well? There's definitely some food that I'm like, I might as well just go to a restaurant and make an event of it, because the ingredients are going to cost more for me to make it myself than if I go to a restaurant, kind of thing. A lot of fried food is like that for me. If I want fried food, I'll go to a restaurant a lot of times just because I'm, one, not very good at frying food, and two, because honestly, to get all the ingredients together and everything like that kind of thing, it comes out to about the same price as going to the restaurant. But if I'm just looking to make like chicken and rice or steak and rice, it's cheaper to make it at home in my personal opinion. So I guess the question is, what kind of food do you have at home, Casson? I guess that's the question. Tech Tips, sell your RAM for cigarettes and alcohol. I think that's what Linus Tech Tips said in a recent video, actually. I think that's what he said in a recent video. Didn't Linus Tech Tips, and I might be just misremembering kind of thing. This is a paraphrase, but I think he said something along the lines of, I'm selling my computer company to buy cigarettes and alcohol. I think he said that. So he's selling like his PC company or something like that kind of thing, if I remember correctly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not sure. He didn't actually say that in a recent video. But it would be funny. It would be funny if Linus Tech Tips did say that. It would be funny if Linus Tech Tips is just quoted on video as saying, I'm selling all of my RAM to buy cigarettes and alcohol. That would be hilarious. Although I would not sell my RAM to buy cigarettes and alcohol because it's an investment. my RAM in my computer is an investment. Because right now RAM prices are going through the roof. So I'm gonna find the peak point at RAM prices and I'm gonna sell then. Right now, my RAM in my computer is an investment. Once we hit those peak prices, like for 8 gigabytes of RAM, we're at like $50,000. I'll sell then. But right now, my RAM's an investment, and I'm gonna keep using it until I do sell it. I'm gonna keep using it until I do sell it. Have I seen his other channel, Linus Sex Tips? I have not. No, nor do I think I want to. So you're saying you can make salmon and rice, but you can also drive to pick up food. I mean, like, salmon and rice is pretty banger. You got a little soy sauce on top kind of thing. Maybe some coconut aminos. It's banger. Salmon and rice is banger. I would say go for that. You got the protein, you got the carbs all in one. Salmon and rice, you throw it in the pan, or if you can eat it raw. I don't know if it's salmon that you want to eat raw, but you can also just do it raw as well kind of thing. Just do a slab of salmon on your rice and just... eat it like that. You could always just eat it raw kind of thing. You might not even have to cook it if you don't want to, although I'm not sure. It depends on the salmon. Some salmon you do need to cook. I'd say it depends. Depends what you want as well. If you don't want salmon and rice, then of course that's not an option. But I am someone that will always encourage not eating out if you already have food at home kind of thing. That's something I will acknowledge that my parents instilled in me. So I am somebody that if I have food at home, I will not be eating out. Like if I have food, I'm not eating out. Or if I am eating out and I have food at home, I planned in advance to do so. I'm somebody who will just sit back and just watch YouTube videos while making a bunch of chicken on the stove and making rice, and then eat that, rather than going out and getting food and stuff like that kind of thing, personally. Jacob and his sensibility. I mean, like, hey, I'm not going to stop you. If you want to go get a burrito or a McChicken or something like that kind of thing, you could always go get a McGangbang. I remember in high school, I was in a car with my friends, and they were like, yo, we're hungry. We're going to go run by McDonald's to get some food. You want anything? And I was like, man, nah, I think I'm all good. But like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good to like run by McDonald's. Like, y'all are hungry. I'm not going to stop y'all from getting food. I'm in y'all's car after all. And we pulled up at the drive-thru, and my friend, he's like, and we're like, yo, you should get a McGangbang. He was like, all right. And he pulled up in the drive-thru, pulled up to the speaker, and he was like, just straight into the speaker, yo, can I get a McGangbang? And the cashier went, yeah, I got you. And they gave it to him just straight up as it's supposed to be. And I was like, holy shit, this dude over the speaker knows what the fuck is up. Oh my god. They just straight up, they didn't even get mad. They were just like, yeah, we got you. And they just rung him up for everything as it was kind of thing. I was like, holy shit. That is fucking hilarious. They actually just went through with the order. Like, if I was working as the guy on the speaker kind of thing and somebody asked me for that, I'd have been like, man, I don't even know what that is. You're going to have to order all that separately. I'd just be like, I have no idea. Such a funny experience. Such a funny experience. They used to get so mad when we ordered that. That is too funny. That is too funny. Too amusing, I will acknowledge. Yo, appreciate the dono, Mr. Stuart Little. I realize I missed it by like 11 minutes. My bad. But appreciate the dono, Mr. Stuart Little. Appreciate the $9. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the $9 dono, Mr. Stuart Little. You're just saying, so I have seen you upgraded to a leader of Evan Williams. I might just have to try that one next time I go to the liquor store. Also, fuck you. Fuck you too, Stuart Little. Fuck you. Go die in a ditch. Fuck you, Stuart Little. I fucking hate Stuart Little. But yes, I have indeed upgraded to not just a liter of Evan Williams Bottled and Bond Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is 1.75 liters of Evan Williams Bottled and Bond Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 1.75 liters. $35 at my local liquor store. Banger deal if I do say so myself. No complaints on my behalf. No complaints on my behalf. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the dono, Mr. Stuart Little. Indeed, I have upgraded to a liter of Evan Williams. Hope you enjoy it if you do try it. And fuck you too, once again, Mr. Stuart Little. Fuck you, Stuart Little. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you do, do not get the AutoZone clam chowder. I love the meme that AutoZone sells food. It's so fucking funny. And I totally don't doubt that there is an AutoZone selling food. Y'all ever heard of combination Taco Bell Jiffy Lube? Y'all ever heard of the combination Taco Bell Urgent Care? That shit's fucking hilarious. That shit's so fucking funny. It's such a good meme. But it's real. It's real. It's very amusing. It's very amusing. Do I miss Japan? Depends on what part of Japan we're talking about. And I don't mean like what part as in like what locality. There are parts of Japan that I do miss. Such as cheap cigarettes. I would like cheap cigarettes where I live. Public transit. I don't want to drive every day. I love driving, but I don't want to drive every day. But public transit in Japan, I really like that. I really like cheap cigarettes. I really like my cheap alcohol as well. And I just like my cheap cigarettes, cheap alcohol, and public transit. So those are really the three main things I miss from Japan. Other than that, I'm very content and happy living in the United States. I wouldn't say that I miss Japan a lot, per se. I'm glad to have visited, but I'm also glad to be home. Home is home for me, and I'm glad to be here. But do I miss Japan enough to want to go back right now? No. I've got some other countries I want to visit first, before I go back to Japan. But did I enjoy my time in Japan? Yes. And do I miss my cheap cigarettes, alcohol, and do I miss the public transportation? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They got hamburger cookers at AutoZone? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yo, how's it going, Matuz? Hope you're doing well, my man. You're saying you missed the streams. Haven't seen you in a while. Next GeoGuessr stream when? It's probably going to be a while until the next GeoGuessr stream. We've got more Half-Life to play through. More Half-Life 2. Specifically Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2 streams are going to be coming up in the future. Not sure when the next GeoGuessr stream is going to be, as I've got some other games I want to play after Half-Life. But eventually I do figure there will be another Half-Life stream coming up. Eventually, I do suppose. Mike Gowen, you're asking if I saw that OniPixel reacted to my Counter-Strike clip of me killing the bomb diffuser. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know I had to do it. It was a big baller move, you know what I'm saying? Killing the bomb diffuser, getting the bomb diffused right in time. It was a big baller move, if I do say so myself. No complaints on my behalf. No complaints on my behalf at all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Episode 2 is very short. Well, gotta do a stream on it anyway. Nonetheless. Of course. What are the games after Half-Life? I'm looking at playing Portal and Portal 2, and then I'm looking at playing GTA 5, more than likely. And GTA 5 is probably going to take me a while to get through, because it's like 30 to 35 hours of gameplay, apparently. And since I only stream for around about like 4 hours a week, if I only do one stream, which I've been doing only one stream a week these days, it's probably going to take me a minute to get through GTA 5, but I'm looking forward to playing it. That's for sure. Do I have more mixer? I do have more mixer. Let's have another drink. Portal is incredible, bro. It is. I've played through Portal and Portal 2 before, and both games are fantastic. I really enjoy both games. They're both, in my opinion, classics. In fact, this is going to be controversial. I like Portal and Portal 2 more than I like Half-Life. That's controversial. I realize. It's very controversial. But that's my take. It's just, they're more to my personal preference. It's not a diss on Half-Life by any means. It's just I prefer Portal and Portal 2 more than Half-Life. Yeah, how's it going? Tomics. How's it going, my man? How's it going? Yo, appreciate the dono. Gus09. Appreciate the $4.20, my man. Saying thanks for the stream. Chill time for me because of your stream. Rare Parrot, Party Parrot. Yo, appreciate the Dono, Mr. Gusto. I appreciate the support, my man. And, glad to be streaming. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy having a good time, live streaming and everything like that kind of thing. And I'm glad you're finding the stream to be a chill time. Appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the support. Once again, Mr. Gusto9. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Zero Dead, you're saying, yo, go to games. I've played Portal, loved it. Haven't gotten around to Portal 2. Highly recommend. Portal 2 is great. Different than Portal 1 for sure, but it's a great game. And you're saying GTA 5 is really good, even after a few playthroughs. I've heard the playthrough ability of it is really good. I've heard it's fantastic. Really, my only complaint with Grand Theft Auto games, and granted, I've only played through GTA 4. I haven't played through any other Grand Theft Auto games. But really, my only complaint with Grand Theft Auto games is that it's like, okay, I see a mission, and I see one way to do something, and then I see the way that the game is trying to get me to do it, and I try to do the other way. Like, there was this one example in I think, my GTA 4 playthrough, where I was playing a GTA 4, and I was in, like, a theater, and I was, like, trying to do a hit on a couple people in the theater, and they all ran out the back, and I lost the mission because I lost track of them. And so I was like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block their exit with a truck. And so I blocked their exit, and then it just wouldn't work. It just despawned the truck outside of it. And I'm like, okay, so I have to do things the way the game intends it to be. There's no creativity there. And that's really my only complaint about Grand Theft Auto series games. I really like the game I've played so far, and I like the universe. I think it's very interesting. But my only complaint is that you have to play the games how Rockstar intends you to play them. It's not Hitman by any means, which is another game I need to play on stream eventually. GTA 7 incoming. Just imagine if they released GTA 6 like this year, and then GTA 7 next year. That would be crazy. That would be hilarious as well. GTA 4 is one of your all-time favorites just because it's a 2008 New York time capsule. It kind of is. I'm not going to lie. It really kind of is. And you're also saying you like Half-Life a bit more, but Portal 2 is the pinnacle of Valve polish and peakness. I will acknowledge. It is. I'm not going to deny that. It is just such a good game. Such a good game. What are my favorite games of all time? Probably I'd have to say my favorite game of all time is Sid Meier's Civilization 5. I really enjoy my turn-based strategy games, specifically Civ 5. And I would have to say Civ 5 is, without a doubt, my favorite game of all time. Second place is probably Minecraft, I'd say. And third place is probably BeamNG Drive. Which I kind of want to do a stream on in the future. So maybe after Portal, before GTA, I'll do a BeamNG stream because I really enjoy BeamNG. I love drinking and driving. What can I say? But, should I say it? We hit 100,000 subscribers here on Jacob Jones Live, and I'll buy a steering wheel to drink and drive while playing American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator and BeamNG Drive with 100,000 subscribers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't want to invest in a wheel quite yet, but I will buy a wheel when Jacob Jones Live hits 100,000 subscribers. I don't know when or if that will happen. But if this channel hits 100,000 subscribers, I will buy a wheel to play racing games with and to drink while playing racing games with. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But, yeah, Civ 5, I'd have to say, is my favorite game. Minecraft, number 2. BeamNG.Drive is my number 3. And those are my top 3 games right there, I'd have to say. Yeah. Spore on PC has a special place in your heart. I should play through Spore eventually. I think I own Spore. I never got through the entire game. I didn't quite understand it when I was a kid. Because I was playing Spore when I was quite a bit younger than I am right now. I didn't quite understand how to get through, like, I think it was, like, the stage where you're actually starting to try to build a civilization. I couldn't ever get through that stage because I just didn't understand it. But I do need to play Spore eventually and get through it. And I think that would be a really interesting live stream series as well, I'll acknowledge. Buying bots right now, GG. Oh, shit. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. There ain't nothing I can do, you know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing I can do. I love that subscriber goals are still alive in this day and age. I'm keeping subscriber goals alive. If I'm the only person keeping subscriber goals alive, that's okay because I'm still keeping them alive, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give a reason to subscribe, of course. If y'all wanna see drinking and driving with an actual steering wheel, subscribe to Jacob Jones Live on YouTube. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And after I get the wheel, I'll play Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator and BeamNG with the and BeamNG.drive with the wheel while drinking and driving. Banger. And Assetto Corsa as well. I'll do Assetto Corsa as well. Yes, sir, yes, sir. You finished it already? I did already finish the base game of Half-Life 2. Not the entirety of Half-Life 2 as in Episode 1 and Episode 2. But the base game, surprisingly, it only took me an hour during today's stream. I totally thought I was... I thought I was going to get through it today. Because I'd heard that there wasn't a lot of the game left. But I thought it was going to take me more than an hour. And it did not take me more than an hour. It took me about an hour straight on the dot, I want to say, actually. Yeah. But yes. Did finish the base game of Half-Life 2. So for the next little while, just going to be chatting, just going to be chilling, just going to be having a good time, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Got to do a Clash of Clans stream, low-key. If I'm going to do a Clash of Clans stream, though, I want Clash of Clans to pay me. Clash of Clans, yo, sponsor me, yo. I'm trying to get that money going. I'll do Clash of Clans streams all the time for that sponsorship money, baby. I'm trying to get more money to buy more cigarettes and more alcohol. And to buy more diesel fuel for my Mercedes as well. So, Clash of Clans, hit me up, yo. Yes, sir. Andrew, you're saying the new vid with Cold Ones was a banger? Hey, glad to hear you enjoyed, my man. Glad to hear you enjoyed. It was a great time meeting up with Mr. Max Mofo, Mr. Anything for Views, and their entire crew. Besides Darcy. Darcy wasn't there. Darcy, why weren't you there, my man? What the fuck, my man? Darcy, you watching this? What the hell, bro? Why weren't you in Nashville, Tennessee? What the hell, my man? What the hell? What the hell, Darcy? What the fuck, Darcy? But it was a great time meeting up with the entire crew from Cold Ones, Max, Chad, Leslie, Ed, Scott, Silas. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody's name. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting your name. I'm buzzed right now. I'll use that as my excuse. The entire Cold Ones crew, they're all super chill dudes. And it was a great time. Chatting, chilling with them. And I'm very glad to have been able to make a video with them and to have tried citrus grog for the first time. If y'all haven't watched the video on drinking citrus grog for the first time with Mr. Max Mofo and Mr. Anything for Views, I do highly encourage you to do so. In my opinion, it's a great video. And I had a great time chatting and chilling with them on a very cold day. It was pretty chilly. We were all very cold. But it was a great time. It was a great time, not gonna lie. And highly recommend that video. And yeah, Max and Chad and the entire crew from Cold Ones, they're all super chill dudes, all very easy to talk with, and just had a great time as a whole. Shout out Cold Ones, shout out Max Mofo Pokemon, shout out Anything for Pokemon, when the Japan vlog's coming out, yo. And it was a great time. Chill dudes, you know what I'm saying? Chill dudes. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Your hair is getting mighty long. When's the next chop? Probably in the next week or two. I was literally just thinking, like, earlier today when I was, like, cooking food. I was like, man, my hair keeps getting in my face. I was like, I'm ready to get my hair cut. So I'm probably going to be getting my hair cut in the next week or two, honestly. I'm thinking that's probably going to be the moves. Probably getting another buzz cut low-key. I might go for a longer buzz cut this time, like, maybe more, because, like, My hair's kind of like that long, but like I'm thinking like something like that or like that. I think might be the moves, like low key. Can I get cornrows? I probably could with like how long my hair is right now. I could probably do cornrows right now, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Via, you're saying you enjoyed the Citrus Grog Pack magnitudes more than the OG pack? I'd have to be in a certain mood to get the OG pack now. I enjoyed the peach from the OG pack. I thought the peach was really solid, but the grape is just not my thing. I acknowledge this during the video, but just grape-flavored stuff in general is just not my thing. Now, do I think the Grog grape-flavored beverage, the Grog grape flavor, is the best grape-flavored alcohol or just drink in general I've ever had? It is. It is genuinely such a good grape-flavored beverage, but I just don't like grape-flavored beverages because I had grape-flavored medicine when I was a kid, and I'm just not a fan of grape-flavored stuff, personally speaking. But when it comes to grape-flavored beverages, without a doubt, the grape grog is my favorite. I will acknowledge. The grape grog is my favorite. No question in my mind. But the citrus pack, I will acknowledge as well. Low-key might be my favorite. I really like the Mandarin. The Mandarin's a fucking banger. The Mandarin grog is so good. The lemon ice, whew, it's fantastic. But the Mandarin, I fucking love it. I fucking love the Mandarin, not gonna lie, y'all. The Mandarin is a fucking banger. It's well done, but loved citrus. I agree. The OG pack, very well done, but I gotta admit, I do like the lemon ice and the Mandarin. If I had to say my tier list for grog, which I don't mind any of the grog. All the grog, in my opinion, is pretty solid. Even the grape flavored grog is pretty solid. But if I had to say a tier list, it would be Mandarin, lemon ice, peach, then grape. That's my tier list of grog right there. I quite like grog. It's not sold in my local area. But if it was sold in my local area, excuse me, I'd be picking up a pack every so often. I'll acknowledge I would be picking up a pack every so often. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. No complaints, no complaints. Yo, appreciate the dono. Mr. Raymond Liang, appreciate the dono, my man. You're asking, or you're saying you saw a Woodbine 3 streams ago. When is the review coming up? Yes, my reviews are backlogged a little bit. I'll acknowledge. My reviews are backlogged just a little bit. When is that review coming up? I do have a review recorded of that. Let me go ahead and check and just see Woodbine. Oh, nope. Let me check that. So when was it originally uploaded? Oh, I don't want to say when it was originally uploaded. I don't want to say. It's scheduled for... I could probably make it... Oh, could I make it the next video? I'm probably going to make it the next video, honestly. It's probably what I'm going to do. So probably the next video on Jacob fucking Jones is probably going to be the Woodbine review, in all honesty. Yeah, because it's been a couple days since I last did a review. So yeah, I'm going to go and schedule that up for being the next review I have posted. So the Woodbine review, let's go ahead and check. I'm literally looking at my YouTube right now. Let's go and put the end card on it. Of course. And let's go and make sure the subtitles are all good. Literally doing subtitling on stream. Perfect. And subtitles published, and let's go and schedule it, not for tomorrow, but for the 13th of March. Friday the 13th of March at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. or Eastern Daylight Time. I guess it's EDT now because we are into daylight savings now. I suppose that is when the video is going to be going up. Yeah, look forward to it. Look forward to it. So, Woodbines, that review is going to be coming up on Friday the 13th. Coming up in, what is it, 2 days? So we got Thursday the 12th and then Friday the 13th. So, yeah, got a video coming up on Jacob Jones Money tomorrow. And then we're going to be having, the Woodbine review coming up on the 13th on Friday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look forward to it. Look forward to it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is the stream over? The stream is not over. I am still just chatting and chilling, but I have played through Half-Life 2, the main story, currently right now. And so as such, I'm not going to be playing any more Half-Life currently. Or just for the moment. Next stream, I'll be playing Half-Life 2 Episode 1. SC Cowboy, you're saying you love the Grog video. Hey, glad to hear you did, my man. I thoroughly enjoyed making that video. I really, not just thoroughly enjoyed making that video. That video was so much fun to make. I had so much fun making that video. Chatting with Mr. Anything for Views and Mr. Max Mofo. Shout out. Anything for Pokemon. Max Mofo Pokemon. Shout out, yo. Shout out. I'm going to keep saying that. It was a great time chatting and chilling with them kind of thing. They're just really chill dudes in general kind of thing. And it was a great time. It was a great time chatting with them. Chilling, drinking some grog in the park. I think it was like 4 p.m. when that video was recorded. So drinking some grog in the park at like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. No, I think it was like 2:30 when we started the video. So, drinking some grog at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon at public park. No complaints on my behalf. And overall, it was a great time. The grog video was lots of fun to make. Very thankful to have had the opportunity to make that video. And it was a great time in general. If you haven't already, if all of y'all haven't already, and I'm sure some of y'all have, but if y'all haven't already, make sure to, of course, go check out Cold Ones. Cold Ones is the channel that Mr. Max Mofo and Anything for Views are the hosts on. And they do a lot of alcohol videos over there kind of thing. They are a different style than the alcohol videos I do, without a doubt. But they're great videos. And I highly recommend, if y'all haven't checked them out, go check them out. Go check out some of their videos. Go watch their videos. They got some very amusing stuff out there that I do highly recommend. And, if you guys haven't ever checked out Cold Ones before, make sure to do so. Of course. And make sure to check out Grog if it's available in your local area. Yes, sir. I do quite enjoy the Grog Citrus Pack, I will admit. Mandarin, fucking banger. Lemon Ice is great as well, but the Mandarin is really the banger for me, I gotta acknowledge. But appreciate the dono once again, Mr. Raymond Lee Yang. Woodbine review coming up on the 13th. And you're also asking, appreciate the dono once again, what is my most smoked cigarette of all time? Excuse me. Most smoked cigarette of all time. My daily cigarette these days has been the LD Red 100s because they're cheap. And they're better quality than some more expensive cigarettes. They're not the best quality, though. I've been wanting a pack of American Spears for the last couple days. Most smoked cigarette of all time. I'm going to have to say probably the Marlboro Southern Cut is probably my most smoked cigarette of all time. Probably the Marlboro Southern Cut. I smoked a lot of Marlboro Southern Cuts years ago. My number 2 is probably the Lambert & Butler Original Silver, which are the cigarettes that I received from you. I received 500 of them, and I smoked a lot of those. That was, 2.5 cartons worth? Oh my goodness. I smoked through each and every single one of those. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. They're fucking fire. I thoroughly enjoyed smoking through those. So, yeah, probably the cigarette I've smoked the most of in total is probably the Marlboro Southern Cut. Then probably the Lambert & Butler Original Silvers from the UK, courtesy of Mr. Richard Stallman. And then after that, Probably American Spirit Blacks. Probably American Spirit Blacks after that. Number 4 is probably Marlboro Blend number 27s. And number 5 is probably... Honestly, probably the LD Red 100s now. Because I've been smoking... I've smoked like a carton of these over the last couple of months. So probably the LD Red 100s as this moment in time. Oh, no. Maybe Senecas first. Because I have smoked a fuck ton of Senecas too. So maybe Senecas and then LD Reds. But yeah. Andrew, you're saying you want to try grog, but you don't see a way to get it in Canada. Yeah, from what I can tell, you'd have to go into the United States and then drive back with it into Canada. I'm not sure if it's available on any border states. Let me just look it up real quick. I'm just curious to know if it is available in border states. Because they've got a grog map. They've got a grog map out. Find grog. I'm just looking at their map right now. Is it available in any border states? I'm not sure where you are in Canada, of course. But it doesn't look to be available in like Washington or to Oregon or Montana or North Dakota or Minnesota. But it is available in Illinois and Michigan. So if you live near Illinois or Michigan, you could just drive over and pick it up there. And it is also available in New York, although where in New York, I don't know if it's anywhere near the border. No, wait, is it? It's not available in New York. Never mind. My bad. It is, however, available at one store in Vermont and a couple stores in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. So if you're from Canada, if you live near Michigan or Illinois, then I would say your best bet is probably to go to Michigan or Illinois. Or Ohio. Is probably my best guess. But yes, it does not look like it is available in Canada quite yet. But yeah, overall, the grog video. Lots of fun to make. Very glad to have made that video. And in general, I got no complaints on my behalf. Shout out Cold Ones, the entire crew, super chill dudes. Glad to have been able to make a video with them and glad to have been able to hang out and chat with them a little bit more so than not, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Shout out Cold Ones, yo. Shout out Cold Ones, shout out Grog. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Zinc FN, you're saying I should try the DK full flavors. I've actually already had those before. I've tried the DK premium full flavors before. Got a review on them out on the YouTube channel. Jacob fucking Jones. Highly recommend, you know what I'm saying? Highly recommend. Yeah, how's it going? 99 Wallflower. You're saying, hi, Jacob, your background could use more decorations. Love your videos. Too, man. They give me great comfort. Hey, glad to hear they do, my man. Appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the support. I do agree. My background could use more decorations, but no joke, genuinely, I live stream in my bedroom. And I just don't want to showcase my bedroom. It's not like, I wouldn't call it dirty, but I would call it messy. And I have no desire to showcase my mess live onto the internet. So until I get a separate office, until I get a separate office for live streaming and stuff in, these will remain. But yes. Fair. I appreciate. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But, oh yeah, appreciate the Prime sub as well, Mr. Falls JPEG. FallZ_JPEG. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the Prime sub. Hope you're having a great day as a whole. Appreciate the support, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. But you can always showcase us, your Camel puppet. That is true. I do have Joe Camel up there right now. He's literally up there right now. I got Joe Camel in the house today, baby. Yo, Joe Camel, yo, what's going on? How's it going, Joe? Hope you're doing well. You're looking a little bit dusty, my man. How's it going, Joe? You having a good day? You having a good day? Yeah, he's having a good one, you know what I'm saying? He's having a good one. You know, he's got a smoke. He's got a smoke in his mouth. He's chilling. We got Joe Camel in the house, baby. That's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping by, Joe. Appreciate you stopping by. Glad to have done a little bit of a live stream segment with you. Enjoy your time, Joe. Enjoy your time. Enjoy sitting back and relaxing, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Joe Camel is in the motherfucking house every day, but everybody, yes sir, yes sir. So he is, so he is. Yo, how's it going? Apologize if I mispronounce your name. Madi or Juna? Not sure how your name's supposed to be pronounced, but you're saying, good day, Mr. Jacob. Big fans from Indonesia. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm looking forward to visiting Indonesia whenever the opportunity occurs, and I'm looking forward to trying many more Indonesian cigarettes in the future whenever the opportunity occurs. Indonesian cigarettes, gotta admit, they're very solid if I do say so myself. I love them. I love my Kretek cigarettes, and appreciate you stopping by, man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What watch I got on today? It's a secret. I haven't made a video about it yet. So it's a secret. So what watch am I wearing today? No watch. I just took it off. I got to keep it a secret until I make a video about it, and then I can talk about it. But I got to keep it a secret for the moment. Oh, hell yeah, you're still streaming? Just got off work? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's it going, Honky Mangu? Hope you're doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. Wow. I'll give a hint. It looks like this. Take a screenshot, look it up. But I won't say the exact model number. Because if I talk about my thoughts on the watch right now, then there would be no reason to watch that video. That's what I'm saying at least. Yeah, how's it going, Wet Bread? You're saying you're asking if I think $3,000, I'm going to assume USD, is enough for a 3-week stay in Japan. Depends. I think it depends. My entire 3 months in Japan, and I was budgeting a lot. My entire 3 months in Japan came out to around about $5,500 to $6,000 USD. That was my entire 3 weeks in Japan. Honestly, I probably spent less than I would if I was in the United States for that entire time. Paying rent and all that sort of stuff. Just because, honestly, it is literally, I literally spent less on Airbnbs in Japan than I would have on rent where I live. I think it depends where you want to stay in Japan. If you want to stay in the middle of Shibuya, in the middle of Shinjuku, in a super nice Airbnb, $3,000 is probably not enough for 3 weeks in Japan. But if you're willing to stay a little bit further out, and if you're willing to not eat at super expensive restaurants every day, you want to go into it with a budget mindset. You're trying to do everything as cheap as possible while getting the experiences you want. So I'm not saying you shouldn't eat out at an expensive restaurant if you want to. Just not every day kind of thing, because that certainly adds up. If you're there for 3 weeks and you do $75 a day, that adds up. But I think it depends. I think $3,000 is enough for a 3-week stay in Japan, depending on where you're staying. I did about a month what was it? It was in Matsudo. I did about a month stay in Matsudo in Tokyo. And my Airbnb for that came out to be around about $900 for 4 weeks. Now, because I was staying for a month, I did get a monthly discount. For 3 weeks, I'm going to assume, 1, you're not going to be getting a monthly discount. And 2, you're probably going to be wanting to move around a little bit. Maybe you don't just want to stay in Tokyo. You want to go around to Osaka or Kyoto or Hiroshima or Fukuoka as well, kind of thing. I'm not sure where you want to go. But you probably want to move around a little bit. You probably don't just want to stay in one area. I think doing like a week in Tokyo, a week in Osaka, a week in Kyoto is very possible as long as you choose cheap Airbnbs. You could probably do it for around about $300 to $400 a pop, kind of thing. With food, I cooked a lot of food at home personally. I just got it from the grocery store, cooked it myself, microwave rice, chicken, stuff like that kind of thing. But honestly, eating out is very cheap in Japan. So I think you'd absolutely get away with eating out as well, and it's not going to be any more expensive than eating at home, frankly put. as long as you don't eat at expensive restaurants. One thing that I feel like a lot of people don't take into consideration is public transit, especially how expensive the Shinkansen is. The bullet train, the Shinkansen, from Tokyo to Kyoto or Osaka, it's like $200 kind of thing. So that's definitely, if you're looking at going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth from Tokyo to Osaka or Kyoto or something like that kind of thing, that's going to add up. But I think you could definitely do like segment $1,000 for, I'm not sure where you're from, but since you're, I'm assuming, speaking in, so you're saying, okay, oh, you left a little bit more detail. Okay. So you're saying moving around, not only Tokyo, your hotel's already paid off, so you're thinking $3K for food and entertainment. Okay. All right. So I was thinking you were trying to budget like a flight, hotels / Airbnbs, and everything else for $3,000, which I still think is possible. I still absolutely think that is very possible. Because from where I'm from in the United States, you can get a flight to Japan as long as you schedule out for a little bit over $1,000 kind of thing. Then for 3 weeks to a month, you're looking at another $1,000 for Airbnbs, roundabout. You could totally do everything else on another $1,000. You could do $3,000 flight, hotel, and entertainment and food, as long as you don't spend a lot of money on entertainment and food. But you're saying moving around, not only Tokyo, hotel's already paid off. I'm going to assume your flight's already paid off as well. And so you're thinking $3K for food and entertainment. Yes. 3 weeks in Japan, $3,000 USD for food and entertainment. Easy. You're going to have no issue at all. In fact, I would say if you want to go on a budget, you could do $1,000. If you do want to go on slightly less of a budget, you could do $1,500. But like, let's say you're eating like convenience store food a lot, and you're eating like cheap ramen places a lot, or like cheap just restaurants in general kind of thing. You're not going out for like Wagyu every night. You're gonna be set. Like, when I think entertainment, and I know my idea of entertainment is a lot different than a lot of other people's. When I think entertainment personally, I think museums. I think like going up to the Sky Tree, which is like $30. It's expensive. In my opinion, the Tokyo Metropolitan Building, which you should hit up, is a better deal than the Tokyo Sky Tree, which is worth it, but in a different way than the Tokyo Metropolitan Building. Because the Tokyo Metropolitan Building is literally free. Yeah, no, $3,000 in Japan for food and entertainment is very possible. I'm not sure what your idea of entertainment is if you're looking at going to like a host club or girl bars and stuff like that kind of thing. You could burn through $3,000 super quickly. Now, I've never gone to any of those. It's not really my cup of tea, frankly put. I don't go to those sorts of places. It's not my cup of tea, as said. If that's what you want to do, be careful with your money. Genuinely, be very careful with your money. But if you're just looking at like museums, transportation, and food, $3,000 and souvenirs. So museums, transportation, food, souvenirs, $3,000. You're gonna be all good. $3,000. You're gonna be all good. Yeah. Oh, and you're from the EU. Okay, so $3K in euros as well, which is more than USD. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Just be careful. Make sure you don't spend all your money at girl bars. First time traveling to Asia from the EU. Just asking someone experienced. Hey, always good to ask. Always good to ask somebody that knows more than you do. I'll acknowledge. When I was looking at visiting Japan for the first time, I was doing shit tons of research. I was asking on Reddit. I was reading articles. I was watching YouTube videos. I was doing fuck tons of research to try to figure out how much everything was going to cost and everything like that kind of thing. So, no, I totally respect you asking questions. It's a very good idea to ask questions. If you know somebody who knows, ask questions to the fullest degree, and because they might have a perspective that you don't see online and everything like that kind of thing. But yeah, for 3,000 euros, you're going to be all good. You're going to be all good for, in my opinion, travel, food, entertainment, and souvenirs. Now, granted, I'm a cheap ass. Personally, I would go for like $1,500. That would be my goal for that trip. But if you have the money and you're willing to spend it, I think $3,000 absolutely, you're going to be fine. Basically what I'm saying is that $3,000, you're going to be fine on $3,000, and if you really wanted to, you could do it on less. That's basically what I'm trying to say. That's basically what I'm trying to say right now. Yeah, you could absolutely travel to Japan on $3,000. No question. Yo, appreciate the dono once again, Mr. Stuart Little. You're saying, Jacob, since you don't have an official podcast, I've been listening to your 1 hour plus reviews of cigars and alcohol. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Also, fuck you. Fuck you too, Stuart. But appreciate the kind words, Stuart Little. Glad to hear you've been enjoying the 1 hour plus reviews of cigars and alcohol. And glad to hear you have no complaints on your behalf. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the $7.50 dono, Mr. Stuart Little. Yes, sir. Appreciate the support, my man. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're enjoying your day as a whole. Without a doubt, I will acknowledge. Fuck you, Stuart Little. Need that on a tapestry with Jacob's face. Yo, honestly? Get the, what is it? J Schlatt has the Schlanket. Need the, what's a good, so, tapestry. I'm trying to think of like a good play on like Jones or Jacob and tapestry, but I can't think of one. We need the Jacob fucking tapestry. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Appreciate the $7.50, Mr. Stuart Little. Yes, sir. Casting the Assassin, you're saying you're gonna go get a burger? Hell yeah, brother. Hope you enjoy, my man. Have a great rest of your night, my man. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? The Japan talk makes me think you should do a Yakuza live stream sometime. I should eventually, but I've never played any Yakuza games before. So I really have no idea what I'm looking forward to, what I'm looking forward to while playing that, or just I have no idea what to expect is basically what I'm saying. But eventually I should play through through a Yakuza game without a doubt. Small graphics, you're saying you have a Schlanket, you would buy a Joan hood? A Joan hood? Tapestry hood? Blanket? Joan hood? I'm not sure. I'd probably just call it the Jacob Tapestry Jones or the Jacob fucking Tapestry. It's probably what I'd end up calling it, honestly. That's what I'm saying. Put South Korea on your list. Very beautiful country as well. I do need to visit South Korea in the future. No question. Have not visited yet, but I do need to visit. Ever tried a Purple Rain cocktail? Never heard of it before. Let me look it up. What is a Purple Rain cocktail? Purple Rain cocktail. It's a vibrant, layered drink made with vodka, blue, curacao, and grenadine. Often mixed with cranberry or pineapple juice and topped with a lemon lime soda or sparkling fizz. Huh. Interesting. There's a cocktail called Sex on the Beach. Bro, I gotta make that for a video. So highball glass with ice, vodka and peach schnapps. Pour in the orange juice. Top of the cranberry juice for a layered effect. Pour it in last. Okay. And then a little bit of a... Okay. Bro, I gotta drink a Sex on the Beach on the beach. Bro, low-key, that'd be kind of fire, not gonna lie. A woo-woo? There's a drink called a woo-woo? What the fuck? It's a sweet, fruity cocktail with vodka, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice. Interesting. Never had a Purple Rain before, but it does look intriguing. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Interesting. While taking a romantic walk on the beach. Yes. Drinking is sex on the beach while walking on the beach. Day drinking and smoking cigarettes on the beach while drinking is sex on the beach. Day drinking is sex on the beach on the beach. Drinking is sex on the beach in Myrtle Beach. I might actually have to go to Myrtle Beach to make that. Fuck, I fucking hate Myrtle Beach, but I might have to go to Myrtle Beach to hate that. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Gonzo, you're saying you'd buy a Jacob fucking tapestry? Hell yeah, brother. I don't know how getting a blanket made or a tapestry made works, but that would be an amusing thing to make, not gonna lie. Divorce Beach? Yeah, Myrtle Beach. It's Dirty Myrtle, as you said, Rotten Hell. As you said. Do I have stickers? I've made stickers before, but I don't sell stickers. I'm not set up as of this moment in time to package and sell things individually on a large scale. All of my merch is done through Amazon merch, so I'm not actually packaging anything myself or anything like that kind of thing. And same with my book. I self-published on Amazon. Part of the reason I did that is because I wanted to get it where I didn't have to mail things myself, just because I'm not set up to do that right now. But that's definitely something worth considering to do in the future. For like some special items and stuff like that kind of thing that I have ideas for. Tapestry is amusing. I've got some ideas for other items as well, without a doubt. I do have technically stickers from like years ago. I spent like $200 on stickers in high school to make some funny stickers with my art on them. And I think I have like 50 of them left. $100 a pop, baby. Just kidding. They're not for sale. They're not for sale. They're a historical piece of memorabilia now. But maybe I'll have to make stickers again in the future. Maybe eventually, low key. How can you acquire my book if you're in a heavily sanctioned country? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. All of my book sales go through Amazon and Barnes & Noble because Barnes & Noble is owned by Amazon. However, there are also some third-party sites that you can buy my book through. What I would say is going to be the best idea is going to be to just Google my book and see if there's any like online bookstores near you that sell, or not near you, but per se, not near you, but like within your local country kind of thing. This was something that happened about a year ago now. I think I got a comment from somebody who was in, I want to say Armenia. I got a comment from an individual in Armenia who wanted to pick up the book, but I want to say Amazon wasn't available in their local area at that time, or at least the self-publishing aspect of Amazon wasn't available in their local area at that time. And I did a little bit of research to answer their question, and what I found is that just because you don't live in a country with Amazon or with that feature doesn't mean you can't order from a different version of Amazon and get it delivered to your country. So that's a possibility as well. Now, I have my book set up where third-party retailers can request it. So if you have like a version of Barnes & Noble in your local area, they might be able to request that book and pick it up for you. Now, I control the prices to some extent on Amazon. I don't control third-party prices. I don't know how much it would be through them. But your best bet would be finding a place near you that can order self-published books online and in that way can order my book, or ordering my book through a different country's Amazon and getting it delivered to you. Now, I think that might only work in the EU because they can just deliver it right across the border. It's complex. It's complex. Your best bet is to probably email or look on a book website in your country. That's probably the best way to do it, is my guess at least. I'm not sure though. I realize what I said is not a very good answer for your question. I hate to say it though, I don't have a very good answer of your question, or for your question though. in markets where my book is not distinctly sold, it is more difficult than not to get my book. But in a lot of markets, even if my book isn't sold there, it should be possible in some way, shape, or form, just possibly not through Amazon. Because as said, I do have my book set up where you can order it through third-party sellers. So if that's something that's a possibility to you, that's probably the best way to get my book. Appreciate you asking the question, my man. I realize my answer may have not been very good, but I hope my answer could suffice nonetheless. Ever tried primetime cigars from Canada? I've not, no. I've heard that they're okay, but I've never tried those ones before. What is the name of my book? The name of my book is Stories of My Stupidity. It's on Amazon. I think it's linked in the description, if I remember correctly. Is it linked in the description? Let me check real quick. I'll post the link to my book. Here we go. I'll post the link to my book in the chat. Now, this is only the USA link to my book. I do want to clarify. My book. Here we go. So this is only the United States link to my book. So if you are not in the United States, it is going to be worth your time to find it on your local Amazon. But here's the link to my book. Highly recommend. Highly recommend, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do some PR. You know what I'm saying? Gotta publicize. Gotta publicize the book, you know what I'm saying? Low-key tempted to raise prices. Just kidding. I don't know if I want to. It's tempting to because the price sharing demographic on Amazon has changed over the last couple years. So it is kind of tempting to change the pricing of it. But I'm not sure if I want to. Not sure if I want to. I kind of want to keep it at $12 USD. Low-key, low-key. But, excuse me. Yes, this is my book. Highly recommend it. And you can even read a sample if you're interested. There's a sample of the first 3 pages. It is. The first 3 pages. Highly recommend, of course. Highly recommend, of course. We'll definitely check it out. Love your vids. Hey, appreciate the kind words, Slimy Llama. Appreciate the kind words, my man. Glad to hear you enjoyed. And if it's something you want to pick up, of course, I encourage you to do so. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, how's it going, Rem Light? Saying love the Japan videos, rewatch them a lot. Will I ever visit Japan again? Yes, I do have plans to visit Japan again. It'll probably be a couple years, just because I spent 3 months in Japan and I have other countries I want to visit. But eventually, sometime in the future, I am looking forward to visiting Japan again. I do really enjoy visiting Japan. You know, the public transit is great, beautiful scenery, inexpensive cigarettes, inexpensive alcohol. I do like my inexpensive cigarettes and alcohol. And I do quite like just visiting Japan as a whole in general. It's a lot of fun to visit. I really enjoy my time there. And I am looking forward to visiting again in the future. There will be other countries coming up first, more than likely. But whenever I do visit Japan again, there'll be more Japan videos coming up. Of course. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I think that's just about all I had to say for today's live stream. I had a good one. You'll appreciate the kind words. Lib Salty. Hope you had a great one, my man. Hope you had a great one watching the Cold Ones video. You know, I had a great time making that video. Glad to hear you enjoyed watching. You know, I had a couple drinks during that video as well. Low key. But, yeah, appreciate y'all watching today's stream. I think I'm going to go eat some dinner and have a great rest of my night. I think that's my plan. When am I going live next? Going to be going live probably next Wednesday. Not sure the time, but next Wednesday, whenever I went live today. Roundabout. Give or take an hour or 2 or 3 kind of thing. I generally stream every Wednesday night, EDT, EST, etc. Eastern Standard Time. I generally stream every Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. That's my general rule of thumb. And so more than likely, I'll be streaming next week. Next week, we are going to be starting the playthrough of Half-Life 2 Episode 1. So that's going to be coming up next stream. Look forward to it. Of course. Appreciate y'all stopping by today's stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's stream. Of course, like, subscribe, follow if you haven't already. And check out everything in the description down below. Book, merch, other social medias. Highly recommend, you know what I'm saying? Go check out my Billy, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Appreciate y'all watching today's stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Until the next one, y'all, stay safe in peace and have a great one.